See, slow week.
Oh, man.
No, it ain't.
Slow week.
No, I had this written on the docket.
Malt's water bottle.
Malt's water.
Slow week.
Note the changes. It's written. It's written there. Note the changes.
Well, when the cap of the water also has a cap, that's a different type of water.
Cap on the cap.
How your cap have a
protect the
cap?
water.
Yeah, Maul is drinking hydration core.
Yeah, nigga.
Come on, Maul.
That good pH. You know what I mean?
I ain't never seen you
good
drink
pH.
hydration core before, though.
It's got good
What does
pH.
pH stand
Taste
for?
it.
Y'all don't even know what pH is.
Word.
That's
pH. Our bodies need it.
Who told you that?
He about to give you the jail version of what he heard.
Yeah.
Maul is the healthy jail nigga.
Maul was definitely talking about electrolytes in 01, trying to put us on.
I tried to. Y'all niggas wouldn't listen.
Remember when we found out about electrolytes?
Oh, shut
Yup.
up. All right, let's see.
Changed my life.
I still don't know what electrolyte is.
All right, I'm ready.
Well, almost pass out and drink some Gatorade. You'll see exactly what electrolytes are.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2.
There comes a time in every man's life.
I'm just looking around.
Is this the time in your life?
No, I'm just looking around the room. We need a lyric breakdown on this. Who wrote this song? Listen to the words to this. All the man lies are in the first verse. I can't believe it. I did it, but I never been that type of man. Come on, babyface. He wasn't with it. Oh, that's another classic line that never died. You were the best I ever had. Oh, you gotta be going through changes. Yep.
Always evolving into a new man.
Wait, I always thought I was a faithful man. Yo, babyface, did you write this? Babyface is man's. Anybody could have wrote this shit. This is the joint, too. No, this is only funny when you think of all After Seven's other songs. Because all Can't Stop, he was feeling her. Ready or Not, he was trying to convince her to stay with him. Baby, I'm for real.
Another great lie.
Only to lead up to cheating. Oh, man. Shout out to
swag.
Shout out to After Seven. That is a little swaggy. How do I cut this off here? This one they tried to do their little Teddy Riley thing. Yeah.
Like everyone in that time.
All right, microphone check 1 2 1 2. Let me turn my drop up.
No Joe Budden. No Warrior now.
Welcome to the Joe Budden Podcast, episode number 176. Do not forget that this is a Spotify exclusive starting September 12th. Shout out to all the new listeners. Shout out to everybody listening from work. Shout out to everybody watching. Oh, not watching on YouTube because we're late still because we're not up to date. We got to fix that.
What do we not have to
It's
do?
a little subtle changes we got to make to this podcast.
What happened on YouTube?
Oh, wait, no, we can't do that now anyway. Oh, shit.
Listen, man. Spotify.
Anyway.
September 12th. Download the app now.
Fuck this deal up.
September 12th, we are on Spotify. Shout out to all the people on Spotify. Listen, I'm talking to the good folks behind the scenes working on trying to get like a code or something so we could look out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
And
Maybe some
I've,
discounts.
boy, have I been home dreaming about all the playlists I want to make.
Me too.
Oh, yeah.
And all the niggas' catalogs I want to erase.
All right, our deal wasn't that good.
I mean, I don't know.
Are you going to take out Nostradamus?
No, not Nas. No, not Nas. Nas could rock. But there's a
Well,
few
if Ether
niggas.
is on Spotify, I'm deleting that soon, ASAP.
Maul. You can delete Ether.
I hate that record.
That's fine, but if you delete Ether, you take away everything that it brought to the universe. And you don't want to take away that moment.
Ether?
Yes.
What's the
It was
Ether
a
It was
moment.
still an important record.
Chicken
Yes.
noodle soup?
Sorry, what?
I don't know what chicken noodle soup has to do with Ether. Oh, Ron Brown?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Those are
We can delete that too. There's a few records in hip hop we can delete, man. You ain't gonna miss. When the last time you put chicken noodle soup on at the party?
You better leave Young B out of this.
First
Nah,
of
I fuck
all,
with Young B.
well, I'm not putting that on in the party or on my phone. Shout out to Webstar. I'm not really going to say too much about B because she just beat up Mariah Lynn in Miami, allegedly. I got to call Ice and see how he feels about that.
Ice is on his way to Miami.
Oh, wait, speaking of girl fights, Wait, we were having a nice, interesting conversation behind the scenes when Rory asked a question that he's probably too pussy to ask now. Let's see if he remembers.
Oh, I asked, is Delicious rapping now?
Now silence from you, Rory. let us react.
Is she rapping?
According to her Instagram.
Are you excited?
I could do without a Delicious 16.
No,
What if she's nice, though?
She could sing. I remember her on Flavor of Love being able to sing. Go sing.
Well, she is singing.
That sounded like some bars in that Instagram
And
clip.
on her Instagram, the caption says, "Hey, remember when I was singing on Flavor of Love?
Did it really say
Hey, I'm finally doing some music now." So then I said to Rory Maul, because you weren't here for this part, I said to Rory, yo, don't do that, my nigga. Because I'll gladly call Delicious on the podcast.
Right.
So you can say whatever you got to say to her. Guess what your man did.
Back down?
Hell yeah. I'm definitely
back
picking Delicious
down.
in that fight.
Easy to see when you look at he. When you look closely,
Rory gonna back down.
Rory just backed down.
That's funny.
Rory didn't want to fight Delicious.
Nah, I got her winning that.
Me too, but
let her
but
win.
resist.
I wouldn't resist. Delicious.
Yo, niggas is different, man.
I just said I wouldn't resist.
Yo,
Yo,
we
I don't think
corporate.
I'm wrong in that.
All right, that's true.
Okay.
How's everybody doing? How was your
I
weekend?
thought you were about to say, how's the kids?
No, I'm getting off this. I know when to venture elsewhere.
How are the kids? Asking you.
Oh, they're great. Oh, that is a great segue. I used to use, how about them Yankees? I guess that's over with. You know, the kids are great.
The Yankees are creeping up, man.
Creeping up.
You're one of those.
Possible.
No, it's
We'll
not.
still get the wild
No,
card.
it's
So it
not.
don't really matter,
No, it's
but-
not. They'll get the wild card, and they'll be at full strength, and they'll be good. And in October, October, oh, I'm going to have a blast when New Yorkers are calling for the funeral of Sonny Gray. I'm saying that, not the real funeral universe. But, you know, New Yorkers are going to kill Sonny Gray in October. And I'm going to get off the Yankee shit. Now, how was everyone's weekend? You guys were out and about. Rory was out and about. He was in them streets. He was being mixy.
I was in them streets, man.
Everybody in the
Putting
club
on for the
getting
podcast.
mixy. Rory is a really mixy nigga, man. Can we, now that we got the deal and the bag is secured, can we start telling the truth?
I think that's how we got the bag from telling the truth.
Nah,
Well,
it's been
I
filtered
don't know.
truth.
Listen, I was with my
It's
mom
been
for her
filtered.
birthday. You was at Angie Martinez's barbecue.
Yeah, you
so
were
I don't
mixy.
know who's mixy this weekend.
I asked y'all a direct question, and no one answered. Y'all all deflected. The therapist would say that's a sign. Now that the and
does she know?
I'll start with my truth. Hey, I have a truth that I want to admit to y'all now. Actually,
Okay.
I went to do the Breakfast Club the other day.
Okay. Why didn't you invite us?
Well, your ban is still implemented.
Damn it.
And yeah. Oh, so my truth is, boy, were they talking bad about you guys right in front of me. I didn't defend it.
I know, because you're phony.
I didn't defend it at all. I kind of rode with them a little bit.
What were they saying?
Rory ain't got hands. Maul never been on no block.
Wow.
Like a bunch of shit like
I
that.
never been on a block.
Yeah. That's what they said.
Who said that?
Watch the interview, my nigga. No, what they did say
I've never
was
been on the block.
no. Charlamagne told me to tell you that you were dead wrong about your Breakfast Club will be over in 2 months thing, and the same boisterous voice that niggas be using when they make these proclamations. He said why he don't never hear all of that energy when they be wrong. And I was like, yo, I feel you, my G.
Wow.
Yeah, you gotta ask that nigga.
So is this the floor open for us to talk about the club or?
No, I mean I'm just starting with no. I'm just starting with my truth.
Oh, okay. No, I'm glad you had an eventful
So
weekend.
Your truth is that you're phony and you don't defend the team.
Yeah,
the truth,
not all the time.
truth is, the Breakfast Club. You had us announcing that they needed to have you up there. That was a pretty big deal. So I understand why they would have you, sir.
I'm a good guy.
They weren't so quick to call you when it was about music, though.
Yeah.
He was up there once.
Once, you know how many years
I
you been
was up
rapping?
there a bunch of times. Don't do that.
But never talking about music.
Okay,
That's actually valid.
that's
yeah.
very different.
Yeah,
That's
they
very
never
different.
played Broke on the radio.
Broke was never played anywhere. Let's get into Rory's weekend. No, wait. Why was I trying to get the truth out of people? How come I just share the truth? What was the other truths I wanted from y'all?
Well, you were saying I was mixy, and I was saying.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was,
Oh, come on, Rory.
I was
Come
with my
clean.
mom on Saturday. You were at
Mom.
Angie Martinez's birthday.
Can we make... Yo, stop snitching on other niggas. I'm
It's
asking...
all over
it's
your
on your
Instagram.
Instagram.
It is all on the timeline.
Yeah, but we got to talk about that after we talk about Rory. Rory's mixy man. No, we can't say that.
He's a little mixed.
That's fine. Somebody got to go out there and talk to the people.
Yeah, he just said he talks to the people for us. He's a street team for the podcast. He just
Y'all
admitted
stay at
that.
home. I got to go out and touch the people.
Listen, man, he's living in his truth. He just said he's the street team.
True.
So someone photoshopped me into the Locks cover.
Yeah, in order to be the street team, you got to be on the streets.
Mo, you look slimmer.
I'm trying, man. Thank you.
No, but I'm saying in 1 week.
Yeah.
Just 1 week. Just 1 week.
Are you
look
implying
a
something,
little-
Joe?
7 days changes a lot.
Come
that
on,
fit
Mo.
tee.
I've known you my whole life, man. What are you doing out there? Where'd you go?
Use that
Nowhere,
bag
man.
for some
Nigga went straight
doctor
to...
activities.
Nigga DM'd Bernice.
Can you make a recommendation?
Hey, who'd you see?
Who did you see? Can I use your code?
All right.
Oh, wait. I ain't like the tone in that
Because I let y'all get y'all's off before. You know what I mean? I'm going to let y'all get y'all's off. It's all good.
All right, come on. I stop playing. Did I shout out to everybody out there, or did I just say some bullshit?
No, we're not shouting anybody out there yet.
All right, well, shit. Fuck it. Let's not shout anybody out.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get started. Number one, Post Malone is alive. That's important, and it's a little late, but I'm sharing it because last week when we were recording the podcast and we were planning this huge Spotify announcement the next day, and then that Post Malone private jet tire blow up, whatever happened in the air went out. It's like, man, if this nigga fucking dies right now,
I
fucks
felt
up our whole
I felt sick
announcement.
and thought
You better not die right now. We got a big announcement coming. Don't you try it, Post.
Post.
Post is trying to fuck up our rollout.
Yeah, man, trying to die.
Can't down our rollout.
Nah,
Word.
man, that
On
plane
rollout
better
day?
land safely.
Come on, Post. Relax.
No one was happier than me.
I felt sick watching that shit. I was like, damn, they really have live coverage right now of us waiting to see if someone's gonna die or not. This is a really sick society we live
Yeah,
in.
it's a fact.
Yeah.
I felt sick watching it, but I couldn't turn it off. I had to see.
Oh, I felt sick watching it, but I couldn't stop watching.
I didn't watch it. Damn, y'all are sick.
Yeah,
Y'all need
No, I
help.
know.
You need help.
I agree.
Well, that's not true, because you know how many times I watched those? I'm a sucker for all of those top 50 deadliest car chases. All them, I sit there and
You
watch.
gotta get out the house.
I sit there and watch all 50. Like, ooh.
Here you watch all 50 and be mad like, nah, 37 was scarier than 32.
I've done that.
I know you have. You look like you do that.
Yeah.
You do.
Okay, where was I going prior to that? I forget now.
Me too.
I don't know where you were going with that.
At all.
Oh, Rory was talking about death.
Yeah,
Oh, watching the
Post
shit.
Malone, yeah.
Watching Post Malone. Yeah, I'm not watching that. Y'all need a lot of mental help.
I know.
Death. Neil Simon passed. Let's start with all the
Rest in
negative
peace.
shit. Neil Simon passed. Rest in peace. If you're unfamiliar, well, shit, I'm about to say the Odd Couple, but shit, that probably don't help you. Rest in peace, Neil Simon. Who else passed? John McCain passed.
Yeah.
John McCain passed. Rest in peace. Our prayers and condolences to the loved ones and family members of both of those gentlemen. What else really bad happened? Shootout, Jacksonville, Gamer Time. That was pretty horrific as well.
Yeah.
Rory cousin back at it.
Well, it can't be Park's cousin.
Nah,
It's your cousin.
He did look a little like Parks.
I didn't see what he looked like.
He looked like Parks leaving Starlets one night. We should not be joking right
Yeah, this is bad.
Yeah, it's terrible.
It's been
What
like
you
one
mean
day.
we?
Word.
You said it.
now. I'm including myself in
Oh,
case I
okay.
have to shield you from danger as the famous friend.
Okay. Shield me
Shield
from
you from
danger.
danger.
What fucking danger?
Anyway, yeah, really horrific that we just got to put metal detectors
Everywhere.
in gaming events and hotels, country festivals. I mean, by now we're probably a little desensitized, unfortunately, because we get about 4 of these a year annually.
Way more than that.
Shit.
Yeah,
I think
that's
it's all
probably being
tied in,
generous.
man. I think, that's just my brain. I think certain events like this happen, and I think they're okay with it because you're right. They have to implement these metal detectors, which is big business, which is companies. which is money. I mean, I think all that shit is tied in somewhere. Gun laws and metal detectors. I think that shit is tied in together.
I agree.
Me too, but
they was pissed that he was white though.
I don't even think it's a conspiracy theory anymore.
I don't.
Yeah, it's just business.
It's just another day of business.
Business as usual. That's one. Two. President Trump ain't said a word yet, huh? He ain't said a word.
No.
If he was
he worried about
it would have been
oh God
48 hours
banned.
coverage.
Oh, so wait now. You know, he too busy lowering all the flags on top of the White House to not recognize McCain.
Yeah.
Like,
Fuck Trump.
Yeah.
That's your man.
I try not to ever talk about Trump in this podcast unless Kanye comes up, just because he's wilding. But yeah, Trump is wilding. You know your own party is trying to end him.
Right. McCain was.
Here's my theory.
McCain said, "Don't link at my funeral, bro."
Yeah, that's swag.
That's
swag. That's it. See, y'all laughing. I said that same thing about Maul. Those are gonna be my instructions.
Wait, why can't Maul go to your funeral?
Can't just walk in my shit.
Why not?
It's crazy,
somebody
bro.
has to know.
That's crazy.
Someone has to know.
Yeah, somebody got to know. He can't just walk.
What if
in.
he's like someone's plus?
I gotta be a plus at Joe's funeral.
That's fucked up. Damn, y'all are funny. My memory is super bad when y'all are funny. Damn it. What was we just saying?
Trump.
Well,
yeah,
but
you
I
know,
had a
Jim
point.
Brown came out in
Fam.
Wait, what happened?
Tiger Woods.
Fam.
So a few more on that list.
That kind of goes into our all this shit being tied in point. Like,
but I
no
have a
disrespect.
theory.
I don't want to hear that shit from Jim Brown.
But I have
Jim
what do you
Brown
say?
is pro-Trump?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a theory about Jim Brown, though. I think, he's at that age where, a couple concussions in his career.
Man, if somebody don't take his ass to a home.
Jim don't.
Get a microphone out of his face?
Yeah, listen, I respect Jim Brown like everybody else respect Jim Brown, but the jig is the jig.
Yeah.
Like, we could spot the jig.
Yeah.
Jim Brown's a little older. Trump is spending big dollars.
Jim Brown also played lacrosse, so I'm not really...
Yeah, I don't want to hear from no nigga that played lacrosse.
So I can see him being a Trump supporter.
Yeah, we'll send his ass back to his
but I've seen
nurse.
a couple Jim Brown movies. I can't... And him being a
That's
Trump
a fact.
supporter is like...
It's weird. Nah,
it's weird to me, yeah.
Of course it's weird, but it's not weird when you're really looking at the true scope of things. And he did play lacrosse. Come on, I fully expect Tiger Woods to support Trump. You got caught fucking cheating on your voicemail, my nigga. You saved voicemails.
Yeah, you're a billionaire with one trap phone.
Yeah, any nigga that's saving
And said
voicemails.
his name.
Yeah.
Yo, it's Tiger.
It's Tiger.
Yeah, you don't even know how to scandal and fix the situation properly. Olivia Pope the shit.
Right.
Nigga call back, hey, it's Tiger. She's on to us. You ain't even know how to cheat with a bitch that's gonna ride, nigga. White bitch is gonna wait to get rid of Tiger's ass. He still ain't learned. Yeah, I don't want to hear that from any of these people. But yeah, don't get me angry at the start of the podcast. That's how we feel, and that's that. Damn, now we want to be all woke with a hi to the new white Spotify people. Oh shit! Yeah, I'm trying to cross over, man.
I'm trying.
Oh my
Trying to.
Yeah, I'm trying to fucking change.
I ain't mad at you, man.
No, let's address that. Let's address that before we go any further too, because I want to talk about Aretha Franklin not leaving a will, because that fucked me up. Like that stopped me in my tracks wherever I heard it. Now let's talk about that now.
It's been happening a lot, right? Prince didn't leave a will either, right?
No, Prince left instructions. They was just locked in a safe somewhere where only one person
Only
had
he could get them.
Yeah.
The Prince is the man. I'm trying to figure out how to be the man like that. Like, how you the man in death? And I want to stop talking about death so much at the top of this podcast, but goddamn, Prince is the man.
Agreed.
Yeah.
So, yeah, she didn't leave a will. It fucked me up because she's been sick for a little while.
Yeah.
I learned some things about Miss Aretha Franklin and her death that I didn't know about when she was alive. Like, I didn't know she had a kid at 13. I never knew that.
You know what's funny? We never really heard too much about Aretha's kids ever.
Yeah.
No.
I think my mom mentioned that. It was like, she had 5 kids. Like, we never, or 6, 5, or 6. We never heard about the kids. That's odd for somebody who's been famous their whole life.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not if you want to keep the kid private and protect them from the world. Not, whatever the Drake line is.
She's been low for a while, too.
Yeah. She was in the spotlight, but she was never in the news
But
like that.
I just can't fathom why somebody wouldn't leave a will if you knew you were sick. Somebody with an in a state, an empire.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like I understand why Uncle Bobby didn't leave a will.
Right.
Not saying Uncle Bobby didn't leave a will, but
Right.
that just
So does it go to her kids, like just legally?
I think
I
it
think
would.
it does.
Everything just
Yeah.
rolls over.
Yeah.
would y'all do it?
What?
Make a will?
Do you have one now?
I don't, but I need to make one.
Do you have one now?
Nah.
Do you have
With
one
the,
now?
with the little bit I have, I
ain't
need to
got
have
shit.
a will.
Fuck, I'm gonna leave somebody.
Come on.
My phone?
Change.
Let me get your password.
All that
Yeah,
Supreme.
let my nephew get my chain. Yo, my homie
shoes,
my
you got
homeboy
mad
get my
shoes, bro.
sneakers. All my Supreme hats go to my cousin.
Come on.
Fuck, I believe niggas gonna be mad at my will reading.
Come on, you need a will, man.
I don't have a will,
But
man.
you still need a will.
I only know 2 wills in my whole life. So I don't fuck with a will.
Well, you need a will. All right, well, cool. I'm going to claim your portion of the podcast. All right, my nigga.
That's wild. We're not even gonna break up Mole's percentage.
He didn't have a will. I don't know what he wanted to do.
Joking like, yo, that's crazy. But yo, check this
Call
out.
dibs.
Dibs is crazy.
No, I'm going to be the wild nigga. Nah, listen, Maul told me in confidence. Yo.
It's always one of those. Yo, nah, we spoke about this. Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
we didn't speak
I
about
know.
a goddamn
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm not over whoever the hell stole my granddaddy gun out of his house when he was dying too. I had a plan. Here they come, thirsty fucks. I'm gonna find out who it is.
Somebody got the hammer.
Somebody took the hammer right out of granddaddy's house.
They're gonna put a body on it.
Yo,
and give it
me
to
and
you.
my father was plotting on that gun for a whole year.
That's funny, man. That's you had to play. Your other relatives had that same plot.
We had the transport planned and everything.
So did they, and they executed quicker. That's all.
They left the funeral quicker than you.
They took it a lot closer to New York.
Right, exactly.
From Sumter.
Right.
Oh, man, I didn't need that gun anyway.
Nah, you don't.
Sometimes the God got to protect you from yourself.
That's a fact.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so we offer her not leaving a will, but boy, her hearse is beautiful. Did you see it?
Yeah. Well, I saw the casket. I didn't see the hearse.
I didn't see
Nah,
the
the
hearse.
hearse-
The
all right,
casket
no.
was like
Yeah, let's see
gold.
it.
Well, I'm gonna
Gold
show y'all
casket.
the hearse because they say it's the same hearse that Rosa Parks and all of these amazing people rode in. But that's
Yeah, that shit is
beautiful.
hard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a sexy hearse.
She deserves it.
100%.
I never saw her without a fur, so-
100%.
I wouldn't say sexy.
I mean,
Okay,
as sexy
I mean,
as a hearse could
I
be.
won't-
It's a class. It's a very classy hearse.
Yes, Ma, I won't argue with you over the adjective
Balls sticking out
used.
the rims and all that.
Gotta get a close look. Some white
Listen,
walls
man.
on there. I see that.
I just want my funeral to be open bar. That's it.
Yeah, valid.
Young people don't care
Maybe
about.
play What We Do. Get a good DJ. An open bar. That's what I need at my funeral. I don't need a cool hearse.
I was gonna pay for that anyway.
With Maul's percentage, I think he's gone.
No, with yours. You don't have a will
You
either.
going.
What the fuck? And Rory told me in confidence that you know what I mean, he would want it this way.
That's how he wanted it.
Yeah. Maul, the young kids don't care about white walls.
Well, that's
Anymore.
classic. Yeah, they don't know nothing about that. That's classic.
You know what's
shit.
funny? Just the other day I was thinking about this too. And then we'll start talking about important shit. Like, young kids don't get to hang up on people like the good way.
Yeah, like
They
bang
don't know
on
nothing
somebody.
about
Yeah, you can't like hit the ringer.
Yeah, they don't
shit.
know.
Yo, the hang up,
Bullshit.
You
on
can
this
you can feel it. You
Yeah.
can't. You don't feel the iPhone hang up.
Yeah, not at all.
Yeah, the iPhone hang up actually encourage you
to call back.
Not to call back, but to calm down a little bit. You know what I mean? You can't bang it. So when you be like, yo, what?
What's got into me?
Yeah, like, you're like, why did I do that? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
You
having
start
a rough
thinking, like,
day.
yeah, like,
Sandra didn't deserve it.
right.
Sandra didn't deserve it. That's what I be saying. I be blacking on people on the phone.
Yeah, the hang up
That's
game is
quiet
different.
ass hang up is so trash.
It
Every
is.
time I hang up on somebody on that shit, they call right back.
And with these phones now, you don't even know if a nigga really hung up or he just
it could be
lost
a
service.
drop.
That's why they call back. And they gotta
yo,
confirm it.
Yeah, you hung up
Yeah,
on
did
me?
you hang
Yeah,
up
hung
on
up
me?
on you.
I be banging that shit with conviction on send. She called right back. Did you drop out or did? And I be
you cut
lying.
off.
Yeah, I dropped out.
Yeah, I'm in the tunnel.
Word, nigga at the Mondrian on South Beach.
I'm in the tunnel. I'm in the elevator.
I'm in the
I'm
tunnel.
in the tunnel in L.A.
I'm in the tunnel in LA.
No, you in the
in the
tunnel
Lincoln.
from the Mondrian is
Yeah.
crazy. All right, let's get back to the shits here. What happened important? Rory says it's a slow news week. Rory don't know shit though. So, Jim Brown. We talked about John McCain. We talked about everybody passing away, right? Yeah, because that's why we got sad for 25 minutes. Okay, we don't need outstanding yet. Oh, this I thought was interesting, and I'll share this. just because I was waking up and turning on Get Up on ESPN, right? With Mike Greeny and Michelle Beadle and Jalen Rose, because Jalen Rose is everywhere. I support Jalen Rose. Shout out to Jalen Rose. So apparently that show is doing horrendous.
Really?
And it's been doing horrendous since it came out. Since before it came out.
It's at a weird time, though, right? Isn't it like 9 o'clock?
No, it comes on at 7:30 a.m.
Yeah, it's early.
Yeah, but people throw that on in the morning when they're getting ready for work. That should be a good slot.
I read reports because they're moving Michelle Beadle from there starting September something, whatever date. So they're doing a mix-up. They're taking her off of the show, moving her to do some NBA shit somewhere else. They're just shuffling the lineup. And it said that show is struggling, has never gotten 300,000 views. Not even once.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Do you know how crazy that is? That is
And it's on
nuts.
ESPN?
I like that show.
Yeah. Well, I watch it because I like Jalen.
Yeah.
And I like Greeny alone. I don't really like Greeny with people. Because he just comes off like he's smarter than everybody. And he's really, really smart. But ESPN got a lot of them people up there that come off like they smarter than everybody. I don't mind that, but you can't come off like that.
What's his name? Herd guy. He's the most pretentious motherfucker.
I
in the
love
world.
him, and don't you say a bad word about him. I love him, and he's smarter than you.
And he's smarter.
And he's smarter than me.
I love him. He's one of the people I love disagreeing with. So let's stay on ESPN because when you hear that story, you understand. Well, you know they've been trying to get from under that Jemelle Hill contract for a while.
Yeah.
So let's start there.
Yeah, they've been trying to part ways for a minute.
Well, shit,
No, we don't.
We going where she going.
No, we don't have any proof of that. We can't confirm it or prove it in a court of law, but niggas with common sense know they've been trying to get away from Jemelle Hill for a little while.
Yeah.
If you just know how to read between the lines of things. So they say she got a payout.
Confirmed.
$6 million.
Shit. Super good.
Not a payout, but the corporate.
severance.
Yeah.
When they don't want to deal with black people no more. Fucking give them some shit. But that's great.
Yeah, $6 million is nice.
She won't be without for too long.
Nah, she's super talented.
Yeah, she's too good of a
another network is
personality to-
definitely in her email.
I haven't seen Michael Smith so much either.
That's a good point.
Lately on
Yeah.
ESPN.
Guilty by association.
It's a lot going on.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's a lot going on. I always like to watch what's going on, especially around this time heading into September. Could you just see all of the shuffling? It's a lot of shuffling.
Yeah, well, I think on one hand it's good because sometimes it takes you to be let go at a workplace to go somewhere else and grow. I don't know if Jemelle
Tell me about it.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if Jemelle Hill could have really. I mean, what was her ceiling at ESPN? You know what I mean? It's kind of like.
Well, I mean,
it could have been high, but the way
they answered it,
right?
Because I'm with Parks. It could have been high. Same with me and Complex. When you get a marriage that works and just two people that or entities that get each other, it makes things really easy. Once one of those parties just don't really understand, it's the same as spades.
Are you going to try to teach me about spades and how it parallels to life? I feel like that's coming.
That's coming.
Absolutely.
No, I was just going to say that and move on, but then I remember I did read a really good spades quote over the weekend. I was like, that's interesting. Let me tell you why the universe is funny. And I'll tell this real quick story about how the universe is fun. I just believe in the universe.
You love the universe.
I live and die by the universe telling me where not to go. I do.
Yeah, same.
I'm
still gonna make fun
weird
of
in
you.
that.
What's the universe's voice like?
Mine.
Okay. If the universe sounds like you, I'm mad I live in this universe.
No, the universe. My voice is not on your universe.
Oh, okay. It's on a different universe?
That'd be a scary head to be in.
Yo, y'all laugh.
If Joe Budden's voice was talking to you.
Yeah, Maul would be way better. He'd be a better person.
No, I wouldn't.
The funny shit, y'all laughing at me. Now I want to hear what Maul universe voice is. Yo.
Sound like Jadakiss.
Yo,
Sure.
hot right there.
Sure.
Yo, Maul universe telling a bunch of bum shit. Yo, she wildin'.
Tell her she's wildin'.
Yo, Maul universe just say that's crazy. In his voice.
Yeah.
No, this is why the universe is crazy. You ready for this? Well, I subscribe to this thinking, but this is how I know it's true, right? Our Spotify deal. my big blow up with Complex, right, initially was over Spotify. Right? And it was them striking a deal with Spotify and not trying to pay me.
Valid.
And me blindly saying, hey, that's not right. If Spotify is giving y'all money, up my shit. So technically, if they give me just another 20 grand, none of this happens.
The universe.
I don't say a fucking word. If they just give me another 20 grand. In my head, that would have been great business.
The universe.
In my head, we would have just kept going forward. They would have had a relationship with Spotify, paying them a whole bunch of money. I would have took my 20 grand every time I read some shit, and that would have been the end of that.
But instead,
Right?
the Joe Budden voice came in and
Joe Budden flips the fuck out. This time he flips out.
As Joe Budden does.
And the people are actually on his side. Cool, right? And then who's the middleman to solicitate the Joe Budden network deal with Spotify? Take a guess. Take a fucking guess. Take a guess. You fucking guessed it.
I didn't guess yet.
Nick Rosenberg.
Nick Rosenberg.
Round of applause to Nick Rosenberg.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you the universe. I'm just telling you the universe. That's Pete's brother,
oh, okay,
Nick.
that's interesting.
You've never heard that name, right?
I don't know.
Good guy. I fuck with Nick.
Great. Round of a fucking applause for Nick Rosenberg out there. Turn this shit up for Nick.
Thanks, Nick.
Who knew? Who has that verse, that rap verse where you just, that's a whole verse somewhere, right?
Who knew that the kid that loved apple pies at McDonald's?
He who knew the whole verse though. Shut up.
I'm trying to help you out.
No, I was telling Hov to shut up.
Okay.
Like, why is he come on. We know you're clever.
You have no you have to prove anything anymore.
And who knew at the end of the W? God damn it. Nick Rosenberg, right? If that's not enough for the universe, because y'all don't seem thrilled yet. Complex moves. They moved to a whole nother building. Spotify puts a billboard up. Guess where the billboard is? You guessed it.
Complex.
Right by Complex.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's not it.
It gets better?
There's more.
It's also exactly where I proposed.
That's funny.
That is funny.
The universe.
Wait, the same place where you was holding up the sign
Yes.
in the video? That's funny.
The universe.
It's the same exact spot. I didn't request that.
The universe said yes.
All right. All right. Okay.
When Tahiri says no, the universe says yes. When Tahiri said no, the universe said yes.
See, this is exactly when your universe should chime in like, yo, leave Joe alone now. Yo, you should chill off Joe.
That's the truth, though.
That's the Jemelle universe. We tell
Yeah.
him nothing important.
No, that is
It's talking
important.
like 4 words per.
Let's talk about Maul for a little bit.
Okay, let's talk
The
about
whole room thinks you're a weirdo.
That's fine. I mean, I'm used to being in rooms like that.
No, but you at least have to know when people think you're a weirdo.
I do.
We're all weird though.
We are.
Maul seems like he's about to have some adjustment issues to being responsible. No? Rory's snickering over
No,
here.
it's not an
Eric's
adjustment.
just trying to act like he's playing with the thing.
Yeah, Eric said he don't need a new battery.
It's in focus.
You know, the camera's charged, Erickson.
No, it's
Save
not.
on reading something. What the fuck are y'all doing?
It's not
Posting his own
adjusting.
podcast.
It's just I just brought it up. Like I thought about it and I was like, damn, like this is like it's real now.
Damn, we
that
got-
was not like
Damn, we got to go to work.
yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
Now it's not like on the strength anymore.
Nah. It's not I like on the strength. I don't like off the strength.
You're going to learn a lot about yourself through this deal. I'm learning a lot about myself. I've learned that I'm going to stay in the house. I'm going to stay in the house now because I've become network man.
You stayed in the house before though.
Yeah.
I know, but for different reasons, for just liking to sulk in my own misery. Now I'm not miserable, so I want to get out the house.
Oh, okay.
But every fucking time I step out the house, I turn into network man, and people start working with me about things, but they ain't even like shit that's in the same field. Like,
We stepped out Friday. You didn't do any networking.
where'd we go Friday?
Starlets.
I was with my girl.
Yeah.
Oh no, your girl shields you from having to talk to the world.
okay.
Yeah. And she's a great excuse if you do get caught in that conversation. Be like, yo, I gotta.
Yeah, yo, my girl.
She tripping.
Network with her. Especially
You know how
better
many
when
times
she's
I've lied
popping.
to say my girl was tripping and she wasn't tripping just so I could get out of a certain situation?
Yeah, word.
She wasn't tripping at all.
My girl tripping. Let me get back to you, homie. She tripping.
How come your girl never trip when you need her to trip?
Word.
They be the best girl ever.
Like you don't need them to be.
Word. I just told my friends the whole story that we went through, and now you're just happy. Shit don't.
It's the same reason you gotta lie to your girl when the truth is perfectly fine. Because sometimes the truth doesn't look like the truth. And it's gonna get her mad. So you have to lie about something that you didn't need to lie about.
Let's hear an example.
Oh, I'm
You
the
ever
king
tell
of
a
that.
girl the complete, honest truth, and she still think you lying?
Absolutely.
Every
That's
day.
funny. That's
No,
funny.
that happened.
I know it does.
Happens
Yeah.
a lot.
I lie to avoid that.
You lied to avoid her not believing the truth.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's some genius level shit right there.
No, it's just how nuts
No,
women
that-
are that you have to lie about the truth
No, I
that's
think men
innocent.
do it. I think men do it all the time.
I don't think a lot of men are sharp enough to do that all the time. It
'Cause
takes
your
you
girl
gotta
hit
be
you-
a certain level of sharp to do that.
Nah, because your girl hit you with something like, all right, what you about to do? And then, like, what if you about to go do something that is just regular, but it sounds like a little shaky? Well, no, I'm going to go pick up, name any girl. Name any name. Name a homegirl of yours.
Tasha.
Sasha. I'm going to go, who?
Sasha.
I'm going to pick up Sasha. Me and her probably go get a bite to eat or something, drive around, play some tunes. You know what I mean? Just drop her back off, and then meet back up with you.
Perfectly fine to us.
That ain't happening.
In her story, you're blowing Tasha's back out in the back seat.
So now
I with no girl playing no tunes.
Nah, so now I got to lie to you so me and Sasha can hear tunes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I'm going to hear some tunes.
I'm with you. I feel you on that.
There you go. All right, join us, nigga. We trying to
I'm here.
leave us out on the ledge.
I'm here. I'm
Are
shocked.
you going to get a girlfriend now that we got a deal?
Now's the time not
Nah,
to get a
because
girl.
now you can't. You've kind of talked yourself into a corner. You got to be careful. You got to own your truth.
Let me just tell y'all something.
Own your truth.
The dating scene is terrible for me. Like I think y'all, as my friends, y'all have made it extremely difficult on me. Like y'all paint this narrative of me that like
don't
women
paint
just
shit.
listen to, and they think I'm just like terrible.
I'm just waiting to see how you maneuver with the bag, my nigga. That's it.
What you mean?
I just told you exactly what I mean. I don't know.
I'm just Joe. You know me. I'm the
I
same,
don't.
man. I don't listen. This is
don't
me,
know.
bro. You know I don't change.
I'm
I'm not that guy.
I know, but I just got to see it.
I'm the same. You seeing it? Whatever I do now is what I'm gonna be doing.
Let me continue to see
Okay,
it.
no problem.
That's it. All right, come on. Let's talk about some real shit. Let's talk about Lauryn.
The clapback.
One day we're gonna have a real conversation about Lauryn. One day. No, we are.
Let's hear it.
Because
Yo, niggas got to
today
stop
is the
saying
day.
that and not telling us.
Nah,
what the
because I don't want
conversation is.
to. I think it's corny if we have it right now. Because this news just came out. All of this is going on. So it's like, let's
But
talk
we don't
about
have
this.
to have it. Just tell me what the topic is. One day. Overrated?
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I knew he was gonna do it.
He was gonna
I
do
knew
it.
he was gonna do it.
I'm not gonna get
Because
on that train.
Because
I'm
we can.
not
It's
either.
not. Listen, but just listen.
Somebody can make the argument though.
This is. I'm just. Listen, man.
I'll never disrespect the queen.
It's,
but-
no, it's not. It's not a disrespect thing because Lauryn is great. Like I'm not saying, but this. If we're
Lauryn
gonna
had
give
one great album left.
this is what I'm
one
saying, man.
great
We
album.
gotta.
She was part of the score.
Unplugged
Great
thing
album.
was good.
Unplugged was great.
This nigga brought up Unplugged.
Yeah,
that album is amazing.
That's not supporting
I'm not
things.
saying it wasn't,
That's
but come
not-
on. What are we talking
We
about?
Maul's correct. We do. Lauryn is on that pedestal to a lot of people. So you can't. Your second point can't be the Unplugged when we're talking
it's
about.
like,
we
listen,
got her on God.
And let me and
goddess
hold on
level.
before people kill me. Let me say loud and clear. I love Lauryn Hill. Great, extremely talented. Not taking nothing away from her. But I've been over the years. I sit back and listen to people talk about Lauryn Hill, and they put her in this category, and I'm just like, but why do y'all just put her there like that?
Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
I understand. Great album.
No, it's more than that. It's
Great
more,
album.
It's more than a great album.
No, it's a great album.
No, it's
what are we
one
gonna
of
say? Is it phenomenal? Whatever word y'all want to use.
It's one of the greatest albums.
Okay, one of the
That shit
one
is
of the
still
greatest.
producing hits this year.
Yeah.
One of the greatest
You can
albums.
make a case that it is the greatest album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody would
One
say that.
of the greatest, if not the greatest album.
Well,
Okay.
she addressed
It's
your
only
point in
one
this article.
album.
Maul, you don't have to slow talk me. I see. What
I'm just saying. It's only one out now. If you can't, it's a lot of artists that put out a lot of great albums, a lot of dope bodies of work. And we don't put them nowhere near
all
that.
right, so you just said we wasn't going to have to talk today in this rough time for her. But let's stay there because Robert Glasper, am I saying that name correctly?
Yeah.
Robert Glasper did an interview a few weeks back, and it was right after we finished recording. That's why we didn't touch on it. But and he talked about the rumors that have been floating about Lauryn Hill and the miseducation for quite some time, that she didn't write a single fucking record on there.
Yeah.
And that's what he said. And he went on to say that he's close to some writers and then he has some information. He didn't sound like he was just throwing some shit out hoping it stuck.
Well, I think it came off wrong. I think what he was trying to say in that instance was all my friends that produced on that album were not credited at all. I don't think he was flat out saying, like, no, she didn't write a thing. She just wasn't properly credited.
I know a lot
But it came off a little different.
I know a handful of musicians, writers, and producers that were not credited on the album.
They've done Rolling Stone articles. Like, this isn't information that hasn't been out here for the last 20 years.
Right.
So what does that mean, though? See, and that's what I mean about that whole culture vulture conversation that I'm not going to go back to. That's the music business, Robert Glasper. Glasper or Clasper?
Glasper.
Yeah, that's
Who's very talented, by the way.
Yeah. Please, I'm not trying to be funny by mispronouncing his name, but that's the music business.
Sometimes.
Not the most time. That's the music business. It's been the music business as long as I've been in the music business.
But that's a problem.
Yes
okay, so
by you just saying it's the music business, yeah, so we have to fix the music business.
I know,
I
but
agree.
let's compartmentalize really quickly. I'm not ready to shame Lauryn Hill because of what was common practice in the music business. So if she didn't credit some writers, if she didn't credit some arrangers, I don't know, but that doesn't give me enough to say to lessen her contribution to such a great project.
Oh yeah,
is
no,
what I'm saying.
it's not. Don't never lessen her contribution, but we have to
On the
acknowledge
other
what's
stuff-
right is right and wrong is wrong.
On the other stuff, I'm with you. We can have that conversation one day about is she overrated or not. But as far as this album goes, I don't care about this.
What do you mean?
I don't care who wrote it.
Oh, yeah, when it comes down to listening to the end result.
I don't either, but I would
feel
like
you.
the people that did contribute to be credited.
I agree.
And
I
paid.
agree.
Yeah,
Listen, no.
you don't want people that would contributed to the album
I
to
miss
be
the old
credited
Of
and
course
paid
I
for their
want.
work.
No, shut up, Rory. Of course I want
Industry
them
joke.
to be credited and paid. However, I don't take for granted the decision making that has to be done when you're at that crossroads. So if they weren't credited back then, when everyone was lesser known and no one knew what the final result would be, then my question is why? Were you robbed? Was it an agreement?
Was it a work for hire?
Yes, I have a million questions
right.
there. So, and I'm not taking what Rory just said because in this age of social media, Robert Glasper is not the person who should be telling us this.
Well, the producers have done interviews, like extensive ones.
Okay, that's great that they did interviews. There's more of the process to go through if they are standing behind these words.
Well, they sued her too.
Yeah, they did. There was a big lawsuit. I think they won.
I believe they did too.
Yeah, a settle at least.
I don't know how much money they got, but I think they just really got their name back.
Right.
Somebody fact check that. Say, Vaughn, you fact check that. Because if that's the case, then we getting Lauryn Hill the fuck out of here now.
Why you say that?
If she ain't right shit.
No.
I don't know that she didn't write
suggested.
shit.
And I've read the articles with all those producers. They never suggested that.
Rory,
they just said,
read
hey,
me what Lauryn Hill has to say, please, because we doing too much guessing.
well, it's a really long article, but to this exact point, she said, you may be able to make suggestions, but you cannot write for me. I'm the architect of my creative expression. No decisions are made without me. I hire master builders and masterful artists.
That sounds like a bunch of help.
I mean,
Oh, that sounds like, yeah, get Lauryn Hill out of here. That sounds like, that didn't say shit. That didn't help us with anything, Lauren.
yeah, that doesn't explain anything, but it does kind of in a way because if you are,
Quincy Jones.
yeah, I mean, well, that's the line of producer and artist and musician and writer all gets kind of blurry.
Yeah.
But if someone was writing the songs, they should be credited. If someone was producing the songs, they should be credited. Point blank.
I believe the production company was New Arc.
Yes, I
was the
believe
name
you're
of
right.
them.
Yeah.
She won't even credit them niggas now. Like, that's why
Well,
I just
she
know
said,
something.
I hired these people to
Yeah.
do their
And
job.
Which she goes into more detail about it.
Did she name any names?
No, she did
No,
not.
no.
So what was the detail? Because if she didn't give us details, then don't fucking give me details that don't give details.
I agree.
Are you coming forward? Are you coming forth now crediting these people? Yes or no? No? I have to assume there's a reason why.
Well, she says she hires builders and.
I don't give a fuck. Stop telling me about that.
I'm just telling you what Lauryn Hill said, bro.
We all hire fucking people we think are master fucking builders. We don't give a fuck what she talking about.
Just telling you what she
But
said.
most people credit them.
That's only where it stands with me.
Yeah.
Credit the
And
master
I think
builder.
Y'all
she
keep
wrote
picking-
a lot of this. Again, no proof. I just think that.
All I'm
From
asking
all that I've
is
read.
why won't she still acknowledge them today?
Because they sued the shit out of her and said really bad things in the press. Fuck y'all.
Oh,
or
if she won that battle, then this press release means nothing to me. Now, again, I'm sticking by my original point. I don't care because I got the music already.
Yeah, I like the music.
I have the music. It's one of the greatest albums ever created. I'm not getting into anything else.
but it does. You know, if she
It
didn't
don't do
write,
shit. She wasn't never putting out another album anyway. That's what I'm saying. It's not like we're like, oh shit, now the music is about to sound vastly different moving forward. No,
but we don't know if she was putting out another album or not. We don't know that.
Mom, no. All right. Were you looking for it? Were you checking the charts? Were you checking
I think everybody
your retail?
wanted another Lauryn Hill album.
Yeah.
I'm talking about. All right, fam. If we just gonna argue for the sake of arguing,
No, I'm just
yes,
saying.
there
no.
was a fucking point where everybody wanted a Lauryn Hill album.
Yeah, the last-
In
that's
recent
20
years,
the last 20 years.
in recent years, does it look like we're getting another Lauryn
Oh
Hill
no,
album?
it doesn't look like no. But you said that wasn't what you said.
Yes, it
before
is.
that.
I said it's not like we're talking about somebody that was delivering music consistently. We don't know. No, she ain't put music out since then. It's been 20 years. Why do we care if her sound is? Who cares?
No, I don't care. I
don't give a fuck.
I do wish that everybody would get their proper credit.
That's it.
That's
all
where
I'm
I'm
saying.
at with it.
If you worked on the album, it's
Hopefully
such a
they
great
got
album.
paid. You know, who knows
because
what the arrangement
that,
was.
That changes people's lives. If my name is on that album credited as a writer, that can change the course of my life.
Oh,
Being
absolutely.
a Grammy Award-winning producer says something.
That can change the
Being
course of my
a
life.
producer or writer on one of the greatest albums ever that we
That-
just all
that
said
changes
is one
the
of
course of
greatest
your
albums
life.
ever.
Yo, all the conversations that we have now magically paint me out to like be like some industry change nigga. I always see the flip side of what y'all was saying.
I see both sides.
What
as well.
what are y'all willing to sacrifice as an up and coming artist? I know a lot y'all too outside of Parks have never been an up and coming artist. But why do y'all just keep making it sound like everything should be in favor of the up and coming artist? Like sometimes the up and coming artist is not down with the scandal.
I see what you're saying, but
not-
Like we have to stop doing that.
I will say something that
If I'm writing on a project, I want my name on the project.
yeah, I was gonna say the one thing.
There are a million instances today, and you too savvy to say this bullshit. You know,
I'm just saying me. I can't speak for the niggas that let that shit fly.
Okay, but let's talk about what's going on because we have an audience we need to talk to. There are a million artists out there writing on projects that they are well aware they're not being credited for.
Well, I will say this.
That voluntarily, not being robbed,
Yeah,
not with a gun to their head, not with an exec saying
Yeah.
I will
that's
say,
common practice.
I will say this to the upcoming artists that may be listening: is sacrifice money, sacrifice time, sacrifice anything in the world, but do not sacrifice your credit because that's the shit that lasts forever. That's the shit that will get you paid forever. That's the shit that immortalizes you. That's forever. Sacrifice anything you want, but do not sacrifice the credit.
Good words, Parks.
I'm with him.
Are you? Because it sounded like you wasn't.
No, it sounds like I understand because along my way, I've had to make a lot of those decisions myself. So I understand. Like I had to figure out why enough in certain niggas wasn't playing my record when they wasn't playing it.
Right.
It's not as simple as they're not just playing the record. Sometimes it's do I have a piece of this record? Do I have a piece of you? Am I invested in your situation? Am I friends with the person at your label? Like I guess so. I don't mean to sound like
industry bullshit.
I don't mean to
basically.
sound like the person that gets the exec side. I just sound like the nigga who is like kind of gone through the ring and was like, oh, like I had to learn all this shit the hard way.
No.
So I understand some acts who. I understand a nigga even now with us today. I totally expect a nigga to come up to us offering us some shit to play a record.
For sure.
No, absolutely.
It's happened
That's
already.
happened.
It's already happened.
You can look in my DMs and find them
I ain't gonna play it,
at all.
but they don't really need us to today with the internet. Everybody got the internet. We rocking right now with this great podcast on the internet. In the radio days, nah, nigga, you needed to have a record on the radio.
For sure.
Yeah.
And if you didn't have a record on the radio, like, yeah, that's when all that DJ gatekeeper shit was going on. Them niggas would dead you. Man, don't get me mad.
No, but I understand what you're saying. I'm just saying, back to what Park said, just your credit.
And yes, listen, let me tell you how my OGs taught me. I'm down to fight for all the niggas that's down to fight for themselves. Mm-hmm. Y'all already know how I give it up. I got 18 years of fighting the good fight against the system. I don't need to preach or lecture any of that shit. Y'all know where I stand. But I stand there because it's a courageous stance to take. Yeah. I don't knock other people for not taking the stance. Before this podcast started, I was reading Wale's tweets, and he had sound like, yeah, enough is enough, man. Like, well, I'm about to start doing something different. Like, you know what I mean? Niggas just opening their minds to some other shit.
Sure. Well, because this is that era we're in now. You're in an era where you can basically control your entire movement.
But if you fucking creators are not down to fight the fight, I ain't fighting for y'all. Yeah, I'm not fighting for the creator. No, I do not. No, I do not. No, I do not.
Well, I guess let me be clear, because some people just don't understand that they need to fight for credit. And I am fighting for them.
I am not fighting for the people who are relinquishing their rights for very little. My fight is for artists. It's the same shit you're saying. For artists to understand their worth, to understand what getting a credit means, to understand the proper value that is attached to certain things. Part of the reason I retired, as soon as I told niggas I was a rapper, they just started putting bullshit numbers next to things. No, that's wrong.
Right.
That's incorrect. It doesn't go that way. You know. So our job is that. There's plenty of entertainers out there that's playing the game. It's the same reason why just a few weeks ago I said I'm not going to support Nicki Minaj's stance when she was on her shit talking about create. No. You've been playing the game.
Right.
Do not do it now.
Because the game is.
Don't do it because the game changes. The game changes all the time. Don't do that now.
Nah, there's always room on the bus.
At the mention of Nicki Minaj, let's talk about Nicki for 2 seconds. We've spoken about her a lot over the past, during her rollout. So I'm not going to. Fuck, I knew that was going to happen. Savon, take this, please.
Grab some paper towels.
Speaking of Nicki and Lauryn, she also mentioned Harriet Tubman in this article, and I didn't think I'd hear Harriet Tubman's name this much this month.
I wish y'all would leave Harriet Tubman out of things. What is wrong? People are so stuck on themselves. Why Harriet Tubman is rolling around?
I mean,
it's a great article though. Before we switch, everyone should check it out.
No.
There's a lot of shit here that you would agree with. I know. When I was reading it, I was like, this kind of sounds like Joe.
There's a lot of dancing in there too.
I was also watching the Rodney Harrison story the other day. I was like, damn, he sounds a lot like me. But I looked up his sign.
Oh my God. What is Rodney Harrison's sign,
I looked up
bro?
Rodney, a Sag or some shit.
You're weird, bro.
No, that's just Joe.
I was watching NFL Network. It was a lot of striking resemblance. Some similarities going on. No, I'm not reading it if she ain't even telling us. No, she ain't telling me nothing. I know how to avoid the corporate shuffle.
No, it just sounds like the Lauryn Hill shuffle for how she's spoken on things for her whole career.
A lot of artistic mystique in that.
Well, I kind of like that she didn't do the artistic mystique thing and literally titled it "Addressing Robert Glasper and Other Common Misconceptions About Me."
That's true.
That's dope.
She got right to the shit.
Yeah, I do like the headline.
Yeah.
And I like Medium. I just don't want to hear shit from her if she's not going to acknowledge the people that contributed to one of the greatest albums ever.
She danced a little bit.
No, she danced a lot in the part I read.
Right.
But it's fine. She's still Lauryn.
Yeah, no doubt. Still one of my favorite albums ever.
She's still a queen.
Yeah.
Well, people usually dance.
She was on the score.
Yeah. People usually dance when they've done something wrong.
Listen, so let me get to Nicki Minaj, right? Because, boy, I love when this happens. I really do, honestly. I love when like, the music industry pushes a lie to the fans' faces with conviction. I love when anybody lies with conviction, like when they're adamant about their lie.
They gotta live on that lie. Like it's too late now.
Like when they're willing to die with the lie, and that's dangerous because that is really what makes a good liar. Well, it's one of the things. Are you how willing are you to live and die with your lie? So, but when bad, all right. So let me rephrase. When bad liars lie with conviction, that's what it is.
Wrong and strong.
Yeah. Oh man. So last week when Nikki was lying to us, I was like, yo, she's going hard with the lie. Like, this is a 700-word lie. She was telling us, like she called, and this is always a telltale sign. I said that wrong, but whatever.
Whatever.
This is always a sign when this is happening. They normally start insulting you.
We gotta shift the energy.
They normally call you
Right.
a name, and they normally always say, everyone should know, or if you were smart, you'd know, or some variation of that.
Or just shut the fuck up.
So Nikki was explaining on Instagram why her tour was pushed back.
What'd she say?
Who cares?
I mean, she did it with an album day too.
Before we even get into what she said, we know a lie is coming. If we've been in the industry, we know a lie is coming. When somebody hits the net to tell us why a tour is pushed back, God damn it, a lie is coming. And this shit was pushed back far. This shit got pushed back to next year.
Well, how
No, not early next year, next May. Like,
That's a wild push.
that's a long pushback. So she came on Instagram dissing us.
Wait, she did?
Not us, but the audience.
Oh, okay.
If you were smart, you would know I had to push the album back, which means I would have to push the tour back, which means that the single got pushed back. This is normal happenings in the industry, but you wouldn't know any of that, would you, you peasants? I was reading that shit like, this won't end well.
Listen, man.
This is going to end bad.
Harriet Tubman had to push back sometimes too.
I ain't gonna let y'all do that to Harriet. Harriet had a plan and she executed.
What? There could have been. She could have left a day late.
That's true. Weather.
The railroad was
The weather
delayed.
was a little iffy.
Weather was a little iffy at night.
Is that lie?
So I said, this is going to end bad.
Well, do you remember how she swagged out the lie with the album pushback? She's like, "Do you guys want the greatest rapper of all time on the album?" Of course, we all had to say yes. Well, then I have to push it back.
We're never gonna say no to that.
We had to say yes.
Hope wasn't on the
Who
album,
was she talking about?
I think M.
Oh.
I think.
Okay.
I mean, I like Foxy, but I don't think it was Foxy.
Well, Wayne was on the album too, right?
Yeah, but he was on the single that was already out.
Oh, so she had to be talking about him. Huh? Look at us, process of elimination.
That was very hard, fellas. I'm glad we solved that riddle.
No wonder we got the bag.
Yeah. Shut up, Rory. Yeah, Future chimed right in the other day on Twitter. I love when Future tweets things. He said,
He's an
yo,
underrated tweeter.
yo, that tour canceled.
Yo, that thing broke. Yo, that thing broke.
I don't think niggas really understand how funny that is.
No, that's pretty funny.
Yo, tour canceled.
Well, that was pretty easy.
But wait, and Nikki didn't even come back on to tell us, like, oh, see, that's what I'd be mad at. No,
She didn't tell us why it was canceled.
Yeah, face us finding out about the lie. You gotta face it.
She'll be back this week.
Queen Radio.
Yeah.
Listen now, so let's talk. It's canceled. We kind of knew that was going to be coming because the tour tickets, right? Reports came out last week that the tour tickets are low, and I'm not going to say low, but low if you're selling out arenas. If you're selling 4,000
Yeah.
tickets to a 20,000 person venue,
Right.
then it's low. And if the ticket sales are low, because we know those things before anything else, yeah, somebody would hit you and say, hey, push that shit back. And when it's a tour of that magnitude with arenas, the pushback is that exponential.
The pushback
A year.
is
We have to reroute
expensive,
this.
that's
too.
not a pushback.
That she should have known
That's a cancel.
cancellation was coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she did.
Because why would you tour if it's not hot now? What's gonna happen unless she's got another album
Nothing.
coming?
So then I was talking to somebody who is not really as into hip hop and music as us, and they were like, they said, well, is that bad? Like, what's the big deal? Like, everybody does does arenas. I'm sure all of them don't sell out. And I was like, damn, maybe people probably think that everybody does do arenas now. Like the casual fan. I never stopped to think about what the casual fan thinks.
Right.
We see so many artists collaborating, and we normally just see them in an arena.
Right.
And some of these tours, we having a bunch of niggas. They just probably, the fans are not paying no attention to the business that goes behind packing out a fucking arena night in, night out. Drake just did 5 nights in New York, Madison Square Garden. Do y'all think that's simple?
No, that's insane. That's nuts.
Yeah.
Drake is different.
Yeah.
Like, I remember when Hove sold out the Garden for the first time, and that was a big deal.
Huge deal.
Yeah.
And then I remember every time he did the Garden, we was selling out in an hour or something. Like, that was a big deal. Today, we're not in those times as a culture, hip-hop. So, yeah, niggas, anybody ain't doing a tour. Let's see, who? Drake.
Travis
Wayne
is doing
didn't do
now.
it. Travis is doing one. Travis is so ill, he took the seats out of his. He said, I want all the seats out of the arena, standing room only, in an arena.
I think that's just the
nuts.
floor, though. I don't think that's like.
So, I wouldn't give a fuck if it was just a bathroom.
Yeah.
You know how many more people could fit in a bathroom without seats? Without toilets?
Wait, why would we be in the bathroom though?
I'm
Because
just,
there's no
Without the
seats left on the
toilets.
floor, Rory.
I'm just saying the mind state of someone
Drake
who's saying
did that with his show. This show.
Drake is Drake.
Yeah.
Drake can do anything in music. He's different. Travis Scott saying take all the fucking seats out is like, yeah, nigga, that's like I've arrived. That's his I've arrived. That's I'm here. Anyway, it's tough. Not very many people could do that. I was off on a tangent.
Yeah, no,
but
it's only a handful of artists that
maybe
can do
less than a handful. Jay is doing it, and we're talking about rappers. Hove is doing it. Drake is doing it. Kendrick is doing it. Cole is doing it. Give me the 5th, because I don't know it.
Rapper?
Chris Brown is my 5th.
As a rapper?
Arenas, yeah.
And he raps. But
M?
M won't even do it, but he can, of course.
Could,
M could
Oh,
definitely.
no, I thought you said could.
He could, who do it?
Oh, who can do it?
Who
does do it?
Who
who's
does
doing
do it? Those are the 5 to me. After that, you got to kind of jump in. That's how we start seeing all these collaborative tours.
Yeah, it's to
that's how
fill
we
that shit
start
up.
seeing.
Well, Kanye is still on that list, obviously.
That's true.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
100%, 100%.
Yeah.
Kanye's there. Speaking of Kanye said that he's better than all of us,
And what?
and I know he's told us that every day
Yeah, I was gonna say.
He's been telling us that
of our-
every day
of our entire life.
Yeah, for the past 10,
But
12 years.
no, 'cause
He
we
told us that shit with his jaw wired.
Yeah.
did we ever talk about that jaw wire situation?
Listen, man. Are we gonna be the ones?
What? What about it, man?
Are we gonna listen? I used to back Kanye for everything.
Let's not
Now I don't
turn
give
into
a fuck.
those guys,
We
man,
could-
please.
No, what guys?
The-
no,
I-
because we're experienced, and I'll use that word, experienced. Not, I won't say old. I just remember all these rumors, and when you speak to younger people, they have no idea about it. So me and Rory and I were talking one day, and he had no idea about the rumor that was circulating about Kanye not really getting in a car accident for that whole jaw wired through the wire
Yeah.
shit. Like that rumor was out,
Yeah.
right?
I thought
Have you heard it?
Yeah.
Have you heard it?
Yeah, of course.
Erickson, have you heard it? Savon, have you heard it? All right, but you fucking 14. So Rory, Rory has the college dropout teddy bear on his bed.
every night.
And the tattoo.
Can't go to sleep without it.
That news kind of shocked his world. So then I was like, damn, I wonder how many other people never heard that rumor.
Yeah. I mean, it was just a rumor, but I mean, he
Oh,
definitely.
here come you. How can you confirm, nigga?
I mean,
he
Were you
definitely-
driving? Were you in the
definitely-
car?
his big brother's
He-
big
He
brother.
definitely was in a car accident.
Your universe said that?
No, my universe didn't say that. But Kanye was definitely.
Yeah, more universe telling about other people.
Kanye was in a car accident today. Wear your seatbelt, Maul.
Yo,
That's funny.
yo, check and see if Kanye's good, yo. Heard some shit went down.
Nah,
His
he
universe
definitely-
giving him the Angela Yee report.
His universe is flashing lights on Hot 97.
Fuck out of here, Maul.
All right, never mind.
So yeah, that's off of that arena conversation. Do we wrap everything up there? Are we happy about that?
I guess. I mean, it's back to Nicki living and dying on her number shit. All she was talking about was stats. Now the stats are not there. Now you got to live on that.
And important
Die on that hill.
Important to note, we saying die on the hill, but she moved 95,000 weeks records the second week.
That's good.
which is great.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
a good
great.
first week.
No,
really.
but to us, that's great.
Not for her,
That is-
But to
Yeah.
Nikki's perception that she's built up, it's not.
You know, that perception is over. I don't want to talk about perception with people no more. I don't want to.
Yeah,
That
perception,
word.
I don't like talking about perception.
Yeah, that perception. I think at this juncture is over with.
Well, someone tell her that.
No one needs to. See, no one needs.
No,
one,
they are though. They're
but-
telling her that
yeah,
without
but-
telling her that.
But no one needs to. See, people know certain things. I don't give a fuck about.
I don't know. Her
What you
co-host
put
sitting there
off.
telling her she's the greatest rapper that ever lived. So
I
the
mean-
people in her camp clearly aren't telling her the truth.
Well, she
mean-
could be the best female rapper that ever lived. I don't
No,
know
no,
about
they
that.
said
But
she
you're
was
not a
the greatest.
superstar if you can't sell out arenas.
You're not. Agreed.
You're not.
I think that's just
and
set in stone.
that's why. See, that's the hip hop that we got to start getting back to, because there was a phase where that part was lost. Remember, we had that conversation. The difference between superstars, stars,
Yeah.
niggas that ain't star. Like for a long time, people put out the perception. I credit Ross with this because he's the greatest gold act in the world. Ross is the biggest gold artist that we've ever seen and probably will ever see. He kind of changed the game. So now niggas is great at tricking the perception. So Nicki has been a superstar forever.
Yeah,
But you're not.
yeah,
But you're not.
But to
You're
stay
not.
on that superstar thing,
You're not.
She's a superstar still.
No, she's not. No, she's not. No, you're not. You're not. Support it. Because we had this talk, so let me stop you before you try.
musically,
If you're not
no.
selling the records, you can't sell out arenas. How are you a
sold a
superstar?
lot of
Her
records.
personality is
No,
who she
Parks.
is.
The superstars.
You think she can go out
This-
in Eastern Russia and not be recognized? Because I think that she would probably get recognized no matter where
yeah,
she
she
is.
would.
on the
If she
planet
goes
Earth.
to Europe, she'll sell out arenas. I'm almost positive of that. For sure.
They canceled the Europe leg. She couldn't sell a ticket. She added the hottest
Really?
nigga in the world. Yes.
Wow.
That's
She
crazy.
added the
'Cause Europe
hottest
is buying
nigga.
tickets.
She
Yeah, but I don't know
added
that Europe
Tekashi.
buys
They didn't-
tickets for like American pop, hip hop.
Yeah, y'all niggas will
50
think
Cent
that.
can do arenas
If
in Europe for the
Nicki
rest of his
couldn't
life.
sell out a European tour, that surprises me.
They canceled. That's
I didn't know
that's
that.
where they were supposed to go first.
Okay, yeah, that's surprising to me.
And they canceled it.
That's
and,
very surprising
And that
to me.
is alarming for, they always say that's a sign of what your American ticket is going to look like.
Yeah.
So when that came back, I'm sure she got the call and was like, I'm sure they had to handle that behind the scenes. But that got canceled first, and then this got canceled. So no. You, huh?
They didn't cancel the European. They just pushed back the North American. Like they didn't cancel.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
see, I was about to say if she can't sell European tickets, then
Yeah.
wow.
Okay,
Tough
save on,
America.
save on with the save. They have not canceled it yet. They have pushed it back far. I'm not trying to be funny.
I know
Mo,
you're
I'm just
not,
saying,
man, but just the way
you're
you
not
added the
you-
far in there is like,
Name a superstar and put their concert tickets on sale tomorrow anywhere, and I'm going to tell you how they're going to do.
no, listen, yeah, I agree.
That's the end of that conversation for me, and I'm not saying that to knock her because I still support her and like the album. But
Well, I will say
let's
one
just
thing.
start calling a spade a spade.
No, I agree with that. I will say one thing though, Rory and I went to the concert Friday, and yeah, Drake is he's an elite superstar. Like he might be
What
in
is
a
it,
class.
fucking obvious game?
No, because I
Yes, Maul.
because truth be
Drake
told,
is
I
a
had-
superstar.
I've only been to maybe one other Drake concert before Friday, and that his show now is everything that entails what a superstar is. Like
How long
his
was
whole
the set?
his set,
Yeah.
maybe 2 hours.
2 hours, yeah, probably a little over 2 hours.
All hits.
Let me say,
Yes.
but let me say,
No, but I'm
this.
saying just the stage
You're the
production and
10th
everything.
I can see the stage.
That
That's
shit-
crazy on this.
No, that was-
And he
that
didn't
was-
even need to rap.
Yeah, that was.
He could have put the beat on, and the audience would have done the whole show.
I
Yeah,
saw him a
he's-
couple years ago at Governor's Ball, and it was like
Okay.
that. He didn't have to rap. The whole crowd just rapped.
I mean, he
the
did.
entire set.
Granted, I was exhausted watching it. That motherfucker was running all across
No,
that
but this
stage
is
for
like
2
this-
hours. I was like, damn.
See, he went from the last time I saw him, it was just that. It was records. It was, a couple things exploding here and there, whatever.
Right.
This is like now he's getting into that.
He had a
Real artist.
flying Lamborghini or Ferrari.
Yeah, like
or something.
but it's just the 3D imagery, the stage, him being on that big of a stage with nothing, just literally
with just him,
That says a lot.
with just
Yeah.
him.
Hell yeah.
That says like I need
That's
everyone to look at me.
always sexy.
Yeah, and that
Yeah.
and he phenomenal. That show was crazy. Like I
Anytime-
was very impressed.
Anytime you see the artist out there and just by themselves alone,
says something.
Yeah, where
it's always crazy.
granted, I like a lot of the showmanship stuff, but some people kind of lean on that.
Yeah, exactly.
But Maul, you are the at least 15th person to tell me that about this current Drake concert that's going on. G-Spin told me that. Like a bunch of people said,
When you go, you
this
can
is
just-
the greatest Drake
No, but
show.
that's okay. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like when you go and you see it,
They spent a lot on.
you'll understand. Like okay, he has been separate from the pack for a while, but he's really moving into
He has
another
a flying
spot now.
Lamborghini at
Like
Madison Square Garden.
he's moving into another spot now. He's
You
definitely
won,
moving
bro.
into another spot. Like just looking at that show, he's solidifying. Like I'm just different from everybody else. Don't put me in that category anymore.
So you got to Rory made sure you was good. You got in.
Yeah, I was good. Rory
I'm
made sure I got
actually
in.
happy to hear that you were impressed, Maul, because Chris came up to me because Maul is cooler than everybody. So Maul was just leaning up, watching the show, chilling. Chris come up to me and whisper in my ear, "Bro, is Maul impressed by anything?"
No, but I'm there to watch the show, so I'm literally just standing there watching the show. Like I didn't know what else to. He asked me if I wanted to drink. I told him I didn't drink. He thought that was the craziest shit in the world.
Yeah,
I'm like, bro, I don't
Chris,
drink.
Chris is like he thinks everything's
Chris is
the craziest thing
Yeah,
in the
like
world.
Chris wants to just
That's why I
turn
love
up and
Chris.
just dance. I'm here. I literally was watching the show because I wanted to see, what the stage production was about, and it was dope, man. It was dope. Very well
Yeah,
thought
I
out.
enjoyed
Very
it.
well executed. You can tell they spent a lot of money on this tour.
I spoke to you and we spent I spoke. What day was that? Saturday? No, Friday. Friday, right? It was Friday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
before I went.
Yeah, I spoke to you Friday. We spent 10 minutes laughing at Rory, and then we said we were going to do it on the podcast. And now you're
Thanks.
just not trying to laugh.
Oh, about Rory? But no, you started it. You started the conversation.
that's my job.
This is making me feel really good about myself.
I'm walking
You guys
us
are having
in.
conversations.
I'm leading us into the joke.
Okay, so lean into the joke.
Nah, it's corny
say,
now.
Say how you called
if
me.
you forgot.
No, I didn't forget now that you bring it up, but say how you called me and what you told me.
Damn, I'm going to sound super phony now.
You are phony.
Yeah. So it's okay.
No, but I don't be liking to sound phony.
Sound.
And let me just tell the audience out there, yeah, goddammit, I'm writing down the jokes. I'm writing down anything that happened funny to safeguard against all you niggas that's waiting for us to fail.
Not gonna happen.
Because that's what happens when niggas get a bag.
Yeah.
They start waiting for you to fail. Oh, no, them niggas ain't.
Nah, they gonna wait. You gonna see them now? Yeah, the audio already sounding different.
Yeah,
Shut the
the
fuck
audio's
up.
the same.
Yeah,
Shut up.
Shut the fuck up.
Now, all right, Rory, I'll come clean. I'm the only one that comes clean on this podcast. I called Maul, and I didn't say hello. I just was laughing.
Okay.
I don't normally even talk to Maul. Anytime I talk to Maul during the week, it's because we
He
just
calling to be silly.
I'm just going to laugh. I never want to talk to Maul, so I'll call him and I start laughing. So that means Maul starts laughing,
that's how that goes.
and now we just laughing at you. He don't even know. But anyway, I call Maul and say, "Yo, Maul, I hate Rory when famous niggas are like involved."
That's what you said.
How involved are they usually? I don't be around famous people.
That's what you said. That's
Because
how
I
you
had
started.
just talked to Rory. Rory just called me and I talked to him. Now, mind you, we had a whole confused plan. My son was trying to go to Drake concert. Rory's trying to go to Drake concert. Rory just seen Drake at the concert because Drake recorded Rory at the concert, sent it to me. I asked to go to the concert, and you in OVO, so you was going to the concert. We had a lot of wild shit going on. So let me
It was an interesting
So let
Friday.
me say that to shoot my nigga Rory some bail. Now let me get the jokes. So I says, yo, I hate when Rory's around like famous people. Mom's like, what you mean, Rory, man? Cool. I said, Rory just called me. And he was like, yo, I don't know what you're doing tonight, but I spoke to Drizzy already.
Dog, I did not say any of this.
First of all,
say any of this.
saying I spoke to Drizzy.
I'll let you get your eyes off for the joke.
Yeah,
I'll let you
Rory,
get your eyes off for the joke.
Don't ever call him Drizzy.
He said Drizzy.
Don't do
Yo,
that.
I was like, what the fuck?
I spoke to the boy.
Yes.
That's worse.
Yo, Rory called and said, yo, I don't know what you're doing tonight, but I spoke to the boy.
Oh my God.
Put me down +2. But listen to me. You and Maul, not the two.
Yeah, because Rory definitely hit me with the. Cause I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna go.
No, wait, no.
all right.
No. So yeah, Rory said, yo, the boy put me down +2, but I'm taking Lo and Chris, not you and Maul. Y'all not the two.
Yeah.
So then Maul was like, yo, it's funny that you say that. Tell him now.
Yeah, because then I hit Rory because he was when I had called him initially, he was going into the tunnel, so we couldn't talk right then and there. So when he called me back,
I really was though.
when he called me back,
Oh, and you was going in the tunnel. Come on, Rory.
I was on a train.
yeah. So when he called me back, I was like, "Yo, are you going to the show?" And Rory goes, "Yeah, but yo, I mean, I'm taking Chris. I only got one or two extra tickets.
I was getting somewhere with that.
No, I know, but it was just funny coming off of what Joe said because I was like, yeah, because I was calling him because before me and Rory had spoken at that moment, Rory was saying that he didn't know if he was going to go yet because he didn't get any word back yet.
That's the classic move.
So I was calling him because I had, like my tickets.
I don't want to go. I wouldn't take one either, nigga.
Yeah, but I was only calling him back because I was letting him know, like, fam, I got the tickets now. If you didn't hear back yet, you can have one of these
Rory
tickets.
got right in the shit. Yo, Maul, listen, we still friends.
Yeah,
but
Rory got it to that back. I was like, fam, I was calling to see if you were okay. Like, I'm all right.
I don't know if I'm going anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So here's the context.
I don't know if I'm going anymore.
Here's the context. I called Joe because I knew Joe was not going to go and he had extra tickets. So I was saying, yo, can you give Maul that other ticket?
Right. Don't you hate them friends want to decide for you? I know Joe's not going to go.
You told me that day that you weren't.
I might have wanted to see the boy.
Stop saying that.
What?
Man, please. Drake, you wanted to go to the Drake concert.
No, I was home, nigga. That was y'all. That was y'all
Because of our
out there
discussions.
singing along. They hate sleeping alone like losers.
He didn't do that record. I was mad. But anyway.
Listen, because of our conversations in our group chat, I was trying to get everyone to get a ticket so we could all go as a family.
No, Rory, I get it. But it was just funny coming off of what Joe was saying because I was like, yeah, I just called him to make sure he was good. But he was telling me that I wasn't good if I needed to be good with him because he was like, nah, your ticket's already gone, fam. I'm like, my nigga, I'm just calling to make sure you all right. But everybody's good. We're going to go have a good time.
Everyone was
good. More than good.
Yeah.
No, that's not true because my son almost couldn't get in. I don't know why I learned at the Drake concert that my son doesn't have identification.
Yeah. I learned that too at the gate at Will Call.
You don't have ID?
I called Drake to leave tickets.
And came at me fly. When I was like, yo, Trey, you ain't got no ID? He said, nah. He said, Drake got me. I'm good. I said, oh shit.
I don't know what's got.
Trey,
I don't know. I'm not sure what's gotten into people.
I was like, so I'm in my mind. I'm like, Trey must think Drake is gonna come like from the dressing room.
Meet him on 34th.
Come to 34th Street outside and give him some tickets.
This how I knew something was wrong. Something was wrong with Trey. Like these niggas, I don't know what's going on. Trey posted a pic. He was backstage I guess after the Drake concert. Mm-hmm. It was him in French, but he scribbled out his face.
He scribbled out his own face?
Maybe he closed his eyes.
No, he did the white scribble over his face, like doing the whole teenager mysterious. I don't want you to see me, but I'm with famous people.
He took the picture with French?
Yes.
And scribbled out his own face?
Yes.
That's gangsta. I like that. I don't want you niggas looking at
I felt bad. I thought I took a shitty photo.
Look at French.
I hit Trey and say, yo, my fault. Was that a shitty photo?
Rory, are you backstage parading my son around drunken events?
We was definitely backstage with Trey.
No more you and Trey around the boy.
Yo, listen, I was leaving.
Did I not put Trey in an Uber and make sure he got home safe?
I was wondering why Rory was texting me Trey's Uber.
I'm about to tell you because you know me. I didn't even want to go to the little after party backstage thing, but I was like, fuck it, like this is the way we walking. We'll go for a second. I reached my limit. 10 minutes, I was like, all right, I'm out of here. But I could tell Trey wasn't ready to leave yet. He was still having fun.
That son is 17.
Yeah, but that's when that's exciting for you. So I was like, I'm not going to say, Trey, let's go. It's time to go home. So Rory was like, nah, I got him. Like, let him chill. So I went. I told Trey, I said, yo, you good? Rory got you. He's like, all right, cool. He's sitting down in the cut. Two girls sitting next. I said, okay, look at Trey. All right. He was in his little bag.
His butt bag.
He got a bag.
He was in his button bag.
Yeah, he was in his butt bag for sure.
Trying to look cool.
Trying to look mysterious in the corner.
That's what y'all think I be doing?
That's what you be doing. That's not what I think you be doing. That's you.
That's how y'all think I get girls?
Yes.
I sit in the corner of my phone and wait for them to say something?
Yes.
Yep.
That's exactly what you do.
You got to get in their vicinity.
Yeah. Just get in their eye contact and their vision.
Yeah, it can't be on your phone far away from them because then they won't see you.
Yeah, especially back there it was dark and shit. Trey was letting him know.
Yo, niggas' brains is sick if you just really get into a guy's brain.
Yeah, so that's why
I've done some real sick shit before.
That's why I left Trey with Rory. I knew he was in good hands.
Actually, yeah,
got him a jacket.
That's the line. Wait a minute. When niggas say, Yo, how right there? Yo, if I get that, I'ma chill.
Yeah, that's me.
And then never chill.
The chill never happens.
I ain't never chilled.
Never.
But every nigga has said that. I've said that and then maybe chill. When the niggas say they chill for a year.
Oh, yeah, you know how many times I was out the game if I get that one? If I get him out the game. I'm still in the game.
You ever said that?
You got
Rory?
that one, and you still in the
Yeah.
game.
I've said it and meant it and said it and not meant it.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out what it means when a man says that to himself. Does it mean that we're attempting to court a woman who's better than us?
If we say if I get her,
Yeah, then I'm a chill. Like, what is it that makes us?
she's
she's
a girl
above
that you might really like.
our
She's out your league a
dirtbagness.
little bit. Yeah.
Not even out the league. Just
You're willing to change your ways for her.
Yeah, I'm about to say, every time I said that, it was a chick I didn't know. I never spoke to her. I didn't
she
like
could have
her.
been trash.
Yeah. Actually, they...
Actually, some of them turned out to be rather trash.
No, any chick that you said, if I get her, I'm a chill, they trash. Honestly.
All of them? You think so?
Every last one.
Oh,
Every
man,
last
don't
one.
say that.
Every last one that you looked at and said, if I get her, I'm a chill, she's trash.
Yeah, 'cause it's usually the
Think
stat.
about it.
It's usually the stat that you're saying that for. Like
Yeah.
a chick that's, you know what I mean?
No, but
it's
what if you just
usually
see a
the-
girl that you really like and she's a good girl and you got her resume, she's a good girl. It's like you're like, damn, if I could get her, like I'll settle down with that. I'm done. I'm not looking for I'm not out here fucking around. It's some out there.
that feeling passes.
Damn, you guys, y'all my relationship guys, so I come to y'all for that.
For the positive.
Yeah, like y'all not giving me the positivity in that.
Oh, that's a mistake. You shouldn't come to us for relationship stuff.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Well, you should go to somebody. That's not true.
Yeah. I'm trying to. Y'all giving me shit right now. Like
All right,
y'all
no.
both look confused in y'all relationships.
I'm off of you.
We're men.
More.
Thanks for letting me know that.
There's
Rory.
no other feeling you can have.
Thank
Okay,
you.
let's see. More important stuff happened. What else important happened? Do y'all want to address power now?
Yeah, let's
That
get it
seems
out
to
of
be
the
a
way.
really big thing. Everybody, I see a lot of people really, really sad.
I think Power has maybe
Yeah.
one more season.
I think it's at the end of its course. So
It's
cool.
over.
Wow.
It's over.
That's what y'all think that means?
It's over.
That's
Yeah,
absolutely
no, I
what
was
that
saying
means.
that before
I think
you
I've been
died.
saying that too. Yeah.
I think they remixed the script. I think they was filming that shit 2 weeks ago.
the last episodes?
Yes.
It's not even cold outside, Rory. Niggas
It's a TV show.
leathers on and shit. Nah, man. That shit
It's
was
called
filmed already.
acting.
No, that shit was filmed. What I hate is everything seems rushed. Like they're not. I mean, Dre went from private school kid who lost his sister to selling drugs at school and pulling the strap out on some kids on the block that gave him fake money in a matter of a week.
Yo, Stars wants nothing to do with Power or 50 or Courtney Kemp. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it.
Yeah, I think
They
that's run its
cannot
course.
cannot wait to get out of that contract.
Yeah, it's run its
They've
course.
shown every sign that they don't want to be in business with them. 50 on Instagram said his next project is the BMF shit. I think that's going to be a huge hit.
Is that on Stars though?
I hope so.
I doubt it.
The funny, you know what the funny
highly
shit is
doubt
about
it.
that last episode of Power? It really wasn't a bad episode. It's just
No, it's
that
cool.
it's just that now it's stamped like, okay, we see where it's going. Like this shit is over. It's over.
For the last 3 seasons, and y'all can rewind or whatever episode that was, I said before that this shit premiered this season, they're going to do what they normally do, which is drag me for 7 episodes.
Yeah.
And at 8, make it lit. And that's not going to be enough for me. I also said they're going to probably try to kill somebody and make it. Listen, they killed 50. Cool. We could see they about to kill Proctor. I'm not compelled.
Right.
I remember the first 2 seasons of Power when that shit went off the air. I was like, damn, we gotta wait a whole summer. We gotta wait till
Yeah.
next summer. Remember that?
Yeah, that feeling is
That
gone.
feeling has
Yep.
evaporated. That feeling is long gone. And then I ain't even feel how they killed him.
Well,
Oh, shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Here's the
No,
thing.
no.
Here's the thing. I do understand why it went like that. Only because that was his stance. Like, now I ain't going back. Like that was always his thing. Like I'm not going back to jail. So I understand how they incorporated that now.
That was a poor police shootout by any police shootout standard. Pick
On your top 50 police shootouts on
Where's that on your
YouTube?
top again? Don't worry
Pick
about it.
any police shootout, Maul, and that was a poor one.
Yeah,
When he almost died, the other 2 times he almost died, it was way better than when he died.
yeah, I can see that. The fire was definitely like I thought.
And they knew that, which is why they had to show him to us in the morgue. Like, nah, we not for real. He dead this
Yeah,
time.
he dead
dog.
this time. Yeah,
nah, that's him. They
We
looking
still
at
don't know.
him. They crying.
No, he did.
Now we know.
That
No,
nigga
he's dead. And now Courtney Kemp.
Watch.
There's an interview floating around where Courtney Kemp is talking about just the evolution of Tariq, Ghost's son. His name is Tariq, right?
Yeah.
I said Dre. Yeah, Tariq. My bad.
And talking about how Tariq, the evolution of the show is Tariq turning into his father. Genes are genes. You know they're strong. So he's got Tommy's his godfather, Ghost is his father, Shorty's his mom. How else should he turn out? So it looks like they're trying to write the story into a way where he develops into a ghost and they deal with that. Which is, listen, I'm not mad at that premise.
I just don't want to see
but
it.
From the writers, from that writing team that y'all have on display.
Yikes.
And let me
It's
not
not gonna be
insult. Let me
graceful.
not insult them. Maybe it's their collaborative. Maybe it's they're hindered from the network somehow. But all that's trash, my nigga. Like I don't care nothing about none of that shit. Y'all have taken away one of the only people to give credibility to your show. Like even some of the girls that used to really love the ghost sex scenes, they don't really fuck with ghosts no more.
Damn.
Honestly, all the chicks that I know that love street niggas, anytime I was with them and a ghost sex scene pop up, oh boy, they was horny. I talked about that in this podcast. Now they're like, Tommy the real one anyway. This nigga's a rat. Like, they're not feeling ghosts.
And Tommy couldn't wait for Mello to get traded to get back with Lala.
That's crazy.
He couldn't wait. As soon as Mello got traded, he started fucking with Lala again.
That's true.
Right or wrong?
That's true.
I'm the only nigga that peeped that?
it was he did it with the sympathy shit. That's
I never looked at it that way, but you're right.
Yeah, like soon as Mello was like, yo, are you back at Lala door? Come
Yeah.
on, man.
It's over for Power.
Yo, if Snowfall didn't have commercials, Power would have been over with, man.
I ain't seen Snowfall.
I haven't started Snowfall this season.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
This season.
Oh, man.
But I hear the character development with Frank is something else.
Oh, my God. Great show.
It is Frank, right? The dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Great
yeah,
show.
yeah. I hear that character development is sick. I know y'all are not big on y'all are not big on the center. But
I just watched the first season.
I started it.
That shit
Damn.
was
The
dope.
Sinner?
The first season was dope.
Yeah, I'm hearing that. I got to start that. I'm hearing that.
Did y'all see the Sharp Object shit?
Someone else told me about that.
HBO, yeah,
Somebody
That shit was pretty
told me
dope, too.
about that. Somebody told me about a show called Castle Rock. I think that was. They told me about a show called Castle Rock. But yeah, this season of The Sinner, they are wilding. Last season I liked it a lot. I just really didn't like the how they ended. This season they are bugging the fuck out. I'm glued to that shit.
This season is Snowfall. You got to start it.
How many episodes are they in?
I think we're going to 8 or 9 now.
That's why I love fall and September. We about to get into all of the great shows coming back.
That's a fact.
School's coming back.
I can just smell a pumpkin spice latte already. Can you smell it, Joe?
Joe definitely likes the pumpkin spice.
Absolutely.
Definitely. 100%
Probably tries to
a
make his
pumpkin
own at
spice
home,
latte.
With pumpkins.
He has a pumpkin spice latte maker.
Got a pumpkin patch in his backyard.
Do you have a pumpkin patch in your backyard?
No, Mom.
Oh, okay.
And no, I'm not a pumpkin spice latte guy.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I'm not any type of latte guy. I don't
know.
even like Starbucks.
Your hat selection would say otherwise.
You have
That's
Uggs,
recent.
so
I have Ugg slippers. They're the best slippers ever.
See?
Some would
I actually
say
have those.
some would say a pumpkin spice latte is the best drink ever.
Listen, Parks can't say nothing to me. That nigga got one plantain on the top of his fridge.
Yeah, that's kind of sick.
it's the last platano.
If I walk in somebody's house and they got one plantain,
Just one.
yeah, I'm gonna be like, fam, what's going on here?
I don't trust it. When you ever walked into my house and they had just one of those sitting
That's like
there?
one
last
banana,
one.
one apple. You like,
He
fam,
ain't sharing
them
his.
shits is like 10 for $1, fam. Why you only got one?
He ain't sharing his plantains.
Hell
Because
no.
I
It's
ate
like a
them
nigga having one grape in a bowl in the fridge.
Nah,
like, yo,
it's not
fam,
like
why
having one
why
grape.
does one grape in this bowl?
Yeah, don't touch that shit.
Oh man, I was about to say, you ever get to the last grape? Like,
No, nobody's ever got to
The
the
last grape
grape.
is always like the misshapen, nasty
yeah, like
looking
or the
grape.
little one.
No,
yeah,
like
like
baby
the
grape.
one that never made it.
I'm saying, you ain't never eat grapes with a girl and like start getting to the last little few. Like, what's your strategy in that moment? Do you eat more? Do you eat faster?
Yeah, you start
you have
counting
to.
how many you can hold it, grab it one time.
Putting them shits to the side.
6 left, 4 is in my palm right
Stuff in your
now.
cheeks.
Hell yeah.
All right, you niggas.
You can have 2.
You niggas is nasty. Wait, there's something else really important that we had to talk about.
Did you see Cisco did Thong Song at his wedding?
Why did you see that? Is the
I
question.
saw it on the timeline.
That wasn't exactly what I was referring to.
That was the
I was
important
just kind
thing.
of I was kind of wondering like at your wedding,
Yo, one day we got to sit down and we got to.
I told you I'm not performing at my
are you
wedding.
not performing?
I said that when Pusha T performed this. I'm not,
Yeah,
Joe didn't want to perform at his performances.
or at Duce Palooza.
I ain't
And they
gonna
did
lie.
Fire too. They queued up Fire and you wouldn't even get up there.
One day we got to sit down and make a list of all the quote unquote dope R&B songs that didn't age that well.
You about to You dissing those song right now?
No, not the Dong song. I'm just saying, there's a lot of records that we thought was like when they came out, and if you listen to them now, you be like, yo, these niggas was talking about some bullshit. It's a lot.
A lot of them.
It's a lot. I'm telling you, it's a lot. You be like, that ain't even realistic. Like, what you talking about? Like, what you talking about? But back then, it was like, yo, when this come on, you should try to set the mood in the crib to some bullshit ass lyrics, man.
Oh yeah, no, that's true.
I'm trying to tell
When
you.
I listen to a lot of old R&B, what I hear, well, what I always hear, but I notice a lot more Dirty Mackin' today when I listen to the old R&B.
Oh God, today this.
No, I'm talking about the old R&B, but when I listen to it today, like
Today's R&B is way more Dirty Mackin' than
no way.
crazy
no,
as
no,
fuck.
Pretty consistent.
Hell no.
No.
These R&B, this is not even R&B anymore. The
That's
shit
not
that
true.
these niggas is doing is crazy. It's crazy.
You couldn't be more wrong. Fam, R&B was about Dirty Mackin' for 40 years from Elvis.
It's always been relatively.
Listen, Donnell Jones, Where I Want to Be. Go back and really listen to those lyrics. Like really listen to those lyrics.
I listen to that album still.
That song in particular, because that was the one. Listen to it.
I mean, he wasn't
When
really
you love
dirty
someone,
macking.
you don't. No, he was Dirty Mackin', but that
Not
proves
to a
my
huge
point.
degree.
More
Did you see that video?
More you arguing
He
my
showed
point.
up at the date outside the restaurant.
Could have been a
It
coincidence.
was yelling through the glass. Like, if I'm homeboy, I'm getting up and I'm popping on that nigga. Yo, my man, check this out. You had your shot, my nigga.
But they was only together for the kids.
All
Mo.
this yelling outside the window while I'm trying to order the angel hair and all that. Like, my nigga, you gotta bounce, homie. Like, straight up, you gotta leave.
But more, you proving my point. You naming old R&B.
No, but I'm saying today's R&B is way more Dirty Mackin'.
Trap Soul was just one long Dirty Mac.
Dirty Mackin' today, it's almost okay to Dirty Mac today.
You know what? I have a whole different theory.
It's just less love songs. I feel
Today, I feel like them niggas the Dirty Mac today, them niggas be shitting on themselves. They don't even diss another nigga. The whole Trap Soul, he's saying, yo, I ain't shit. I don't know why she's with me. Like,
But give me
yo,
another chance.
I never had great self-esteem. Like, the whole shit, he was killing
Nah,
himself.
Don't is a super dirty.
Yo, I'm not the funniest of guys. Like, yo, I was broke. Like, all of these,
the funniest of guys.
yo, all of these niggas now will come out and tell you all of their defects. They not even shitting on another man.
That's
Dirty Mac.
Jodeci
themselves.
and them? Nah, whoever you was with was getting bars. Jagged Edge, Mario, he's another one. Oh, wait,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Mario,
that might be the number one.
I'm glad you said that. Mario and Homeboy. Mario, Sammy, and Amarion. All three of them today are shirtless and singing, crooning on Instagram.
Well, Amarion.
Acapella. No.
Amarion's been shirtless his whole career.
I don't give a fuck.
Since B2K, he
I
was
done stopped
shirtless.
shooting these niggas bail. Now, he had a shirt on Love and Hip Hop.
He's been shirtless since we met him.
No, he put his shirt on Love and Hip Hop. He had a shirt on for
Since
our...
we met Omarion, he's been shirtless.
No, he had a shirt on for our
Must have.
collaboration. Don't try to paint him as shirtless this whole time, nigga. He had a shirt on with me.
Nah, he mailed that shit in, bro.
Them niggas are
worry. He might have been
shirtless
shirtless.
on
He went to the
Instagram.
post office shirtless.
Yeah, he might have been shirtless on that one. That was a little soft record. But I feel like nobody has sent the three of these gentlemen the memo. And listen, they all look great, man. They look great.
Well, that's what it is. You know, you working out. People
Well, no,
wanna show niggas you been working out.
Amarion chick left him, so that's why he looked great. All niggas, when your chick bounce, you like, no, I'm in the gym. I can't. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Trying to stay focused.
Yo, we don't ever hit the gym for that long. So yeah, that's why Mario looked great. Sammy disappeared for 20 years, and Mario always got to pop back up in 5 years with a whole new
I was
rebrand.
just gonna ask you follow Sammy on Instagram.
I don't, but people keep telling me, yo, check out that Sammy. No, because he actually put
What people told you that?
Show me the nigga that's telling you to
what
check
I'm
out that
saying.
Sammy.
He put a good
I'm gonna
album.
fight that nigga for you.
Keep him out the circle.
Yeah.
He put a pretty good album out.
No, I'm not. Sammy's
not too long
talented.
ago.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
No, we're not talking about
Super
that.
So
talented.
niggas
Talking
know
about him
we
shirtless on Instagram.
No, niggas know we R&B heads, so they try
Yeah.
to put you onto some shit sometimes. But these three gentlemen just didn't get the memo that R&B has changed a little bit, and now we like our R&B niggas to be just really, really ugly.
No, the ugly wave's been in though.
On it, why they still trying to look good?
R&B? Because
No, Mario and Amarion and Sammy.
well,
Like they got six packs.
yeah, but the shit they trying to
Fam,
let you know. Listen, we still in the game.
nobody in R&B needs a six pack today. You don't need that. You don't need it.
Six pack
Stop.
is overrated.
That whole era is over where you had to look good, man.
It's just showing you're not eating
take
good.
Take a pill and sing bad.
And as a light skinned nigga,
Bring the drugs to the party.
yes.
That's it.
As a light skinned nigga, I'm super glad that era is over because we had to deal with being insecure when they was calling us pretty boys. Like that era.
And I never understood that because I know some ugly light skinned niggas. That's why I never understood. Yo, light skin, you pretty boy. I know some light skinned niggas. You like, yo, ain't nothing pretty boy about this.
Wait,
nigga.
time out. But all light skinned niggas wasn't supposed to be pretty boys. That wasn't just a light skinned thing.
Oh well, you said that was the stigma with light skinned people.
A lot of light skinned niggas, because it was that whole Albie Shore era. Niggas was trying to be cute and bitches was liking it for a little bit.
I'll be sure.
But it's funny, niggas was getting compliments and that added to their fucking insecurity. Like, niggas, that pretty boy shit was like fighting words.
Yeah, it was.
You can't
For sure.
call a nigga pretty boy, even if he's pretty.
And now he got to prove he could fight.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I just want Mario and these niggas to know that you don't have to live like that. Like, our R&B has changed.
Go to Five Guys, bro. Get a burger.
Get some pizza.
Go enjoy your life.
Nah, man, niggas is in the gym.
Go have a Budweiser, bro.
They trying to. This like they level up. They glow up.
So let's stay on R&B for a little bit. Bryson is still killing.
Yeah.
Still. Or he's coming. And I don't have too much to add there, but he leaked 3 songs on SoundCloud. Y'all know when Bryson getting his SoundCloud bag.
It's a little different.
Some shit is coming.
It's coming.
When he start just dropping the SoundClouds.
SoundCloud Tiller.
Like when RCA ain't involved, really? He just had enough?
Yeah. I love when R&B acts rebel. When R&B acts rebel, it's like we about to get some great shit. He's sick of his label. Hasn't spoken to the president in 3 weeks. He don't know what's going on with the lead single. Fuck it, leak.
He was depressed his last album.
Leak.
He shook all that shit off of him, y'all.
Right.
He redid the Leaning joint from Tory's EP, Tory and Party, Leaning. I've played it here because I like that record and nobody talks about it. He redid that. Mm-hmm. So it's him and Tory now. Mm-hmm. He killed it. He flipped one of SZA's joints. When R&B niggas get mad, they start flipping other R&B niggas shit.
That's like rapping on someone else's beat.
Yeah. Give me that one. That one's the one I want to express myself over like they did.
Give me his words.
Yeah, is that how she felt?
Yeah.
Let her know. What happened to him? I meant to ask y'all that like the other day when we was in the group chat. What happened?
Her.
Okay, well, what happened to the young guy that was acting
I
as
think
him?
he's still making music.
He still text me?
Joe. Never mind, man, because that shit about to go somewhere else. Never mind. I'm not going to even play that game with you right now.
He do.
All right, but
And he dropped a project recently.
Did he?
Yeah,
Oh,
and this was the first project I didn't hear none of her shit. It was all him. I was like, too late for that one, buddy. Should have done this a year ago. She done took off now. Got to be careful where you align
gotta check that
yourself.
out.
No, you do have to check it out. You do have to check it out. And shout out to him. No, he's good. Okay. He's good for what he tells me. He's a good dude.
Speaking of her in the Drake concert, I felt really bad for her because she has to keep that image up. Her had to watch a 2-hour show with sunglasses on in the dark.
Yeah.
Just for her image. I felt so bad.
The thing is, I think now she doesn't even have to do that. Like, I feel like she could have been at the concert, nobody would even know who it was.
She's just being extra now.
Yeah, because when she's on the stage, I understand.
That stage looked pretty bright.
You're amazing now. We all know.
Yeah, but my thing is,
take
if
the glasses off and enjoy the show.
Yeah, but my thing is, she doesn't have to be in a stadium or arena.
Gabby, we know it's you.
Yeah, like you don't have to be doing that with like glasses on.
You can stop. We've seen you.
Yeah,
we Googled.
We love the rebrand, by the way.
Yeah, great.
One of the greatest rebrands.
So yeah, Bryson is still killing. What else is happening in R&B world? I saw a picture of Rihanna in the studio.
I'm hyped.
That's enough for me, bitch.
That's the album of the year.
That's it. That's it. If y'all think I ain't here to stand, y'all got me fucked up.
True story.
It's coming.
Young Navy.
Yes.
Shoe?
Super.
Yes. Whatever she doing,
Are you a lieutenant in the Navy?
I'm purchasing. I'm buying. You know what? And I was trying to figure out how I got in the Navy because I hate people that's in cliques. I hate people that's like that. I hate people that just aren't themselves unless they're in a clique. That's why I always make fun of Rory with his little dancing gang.
Dancing gang.
But Rihanna,
You was just twerking on our promo saying you ain't fucking with my clique.
You click,
Yeah,
click,
that's true.
click,
I was doing
click.
Rihanna, I was trying to figure out why I love her so much. It's that rebel shit. It's that part of her.
Her attitude adds a lot
It's
to her.
that God.
She doesn't
that's a
give a
lot.
fuck, yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, she doesn't give a fuck.
The music is great, but
It's
So?
everything. It's everything.
That ties into her sex appeal too. It's her attitude and how she carries herself.
And also the fact that she's very sexy.
That as well.
chicks don't know that
And she knows how to
the
roll
real
with it.
sexy chicks is the chicks that's sexy and just ignore it.
well, without trying. She's not. I don't think Rihanna is. She doesn't try to be sexy.
When she tries, she succeeds though.
Oh yeah, because she's. I mean, you know, she's Rihanna, but you can tell she doesn't really try.
But we
be
need to
sexy.
get into that era. It's too many chicks now. Like you chicks just won't take pictures flat-footed. None of you. I might have seen a dude doing that shit.
Put your heel down.
I might have seen a dude with his heel up the
Nah,
other
you
day.
ain't see that. Man.
I'm telling you. I'm
No,
like,
you
yo, why is no one flat-footed but me?
No.
Looking away.
Maybe it was leg day and he was trying to show off some definition.
didn't. Yo, listen. Any nigga,
I'm serious. Y'all
any
laughing.
dude taking a picture standing on his toes, man. Listen, man. Yo, he needs
That's nuts.
But why the chicks won't just chill? Why they still trying to push this? Oh man! You know what? But you got to be careful what you ask for. So let me not say that, because on the flip side of that, Cardi's got personality really in now, right? So I see a bunch of chicks trying to have personality, and boy, is that bad!
Yeah, the ratchet.
It's bad.
yeah.
No, that's an amazing point. Chicks are really trying to have personality when they don't.
Yo, I don't. Has anybody noticed? I don't know.
I've definitely
I don't know
noticed.
if people are noticing,
I
but
haven't just noticed that. I've been noticed that.
no. But now there's like personality rollouts.
Yeah.
They're like,
They got the little comedy video
No,
sketch.
the IG chicks, well, it's ran its course this many years. They got to do something different. Like we was talking about, have you noticed the photography rebrand? All these chicks are becoming photographers now.
Oh, that's true.
yeah. Some of the bitches take good pics too.
Photographers, yeah.
And I think it might be Raven's fault because now they think they can meet Beyonce if they're good at photography.
Yeah, that is true.
I'm gonna shout out Robin in Miami, who's been taking a lot of these pics for
Oh, yeah,
years
she's
and
been doing
years
that
and
for
years
years,
and
yeah.
years and years. Like it's some of these chicks that really do this shit. Like this hype beast shit affects so many industries and professions, right? Like, cause how does somebody like Robin or Ravy look at the chicks that are just grabbing a camera for the moment?
Because they got
Yeah.
500,000.
The real
followers.
DJ chicks that
Yeah.
how do they look at the chicks that's trying to DJ for the moment? You know what I mean?
One thing that
But you got to know it's not going to let like the cream will rise to be corny.
Yeah,
Like,
it always comes
it
back
pans
to
itself out.
the work, the talent.
Yeah.
The talent is gonna always prevail.
Oh, I'm so glad that we brought this conversation up. It reminds me of some things I want to talk about. So now let me try to find. They changed Instagram, so now I don't even know where you find all the shit that you saved. All right, found it. And I just think this is a cool segue. I'm not saying that this person is trying to showcase personality.
22.
But Malaya.
Uh-huh.
I just want to read an excerpt from Malaya.
Malaya, the dancer.
the adult dancer.
Okay.
Adult entertainer.
She does adult
She's
things.
multifaceted. It's not just dancing.
She's mature.
Okay. Adult entertainment just sounds like,
I don't know, and I don't know that she still does that. I don't know.
but that's what we know her from. That's what she's most.
Niggas never really stop to think about what their favorite strippers are doing now, right? Like just throughout the years.
Yeah,
But that was the old song and Drake said that shit. Like that was a while ago. So like,
I think one of my favorite strips
Yo,
is rapping.
I be wanting.
Now that I think, I'm dead.
You manage her?
Y'all laugh when I'm trying to be serious. I'm dead serious. You asked the question, and I thought about it. I think my old favorite stripper is a rapper now.
We
All
like
right,
Cardi
man.
B too, man.
Never mind. Never mind. Because y'all think everything's a joke. Well, I'm trying to be serious.
Yo, no, you've been loving Naya, so I'm not
man.
going. Listen,
Oh boy.
yo, Maul got wild affinities.
What you talking about? What affinities does Maul have?
But you raised a good point though, because while Cindy talking about her studio sessions, I'm here in my head like, I wonder if this is grounds to leave her.
Yo, put an edit point.
No, wait.
No,
Save all, stamp that.
I'm saying put an edit point.
No, but
you don't need to say
all right,
it.
let me continue my point. Of course, I'm never leaving my wife, my wife to be. But what I'm saying is, wouldn't she be saying that though? A career change 2-3 years in the relationship?
Yeah.
Like, I be trying to put myself in regular nigga positions. And if I was a
I
regular...
mean, you did the same thing.
to her.
If I was...
She got with a rapper,
Rapping when you met her.
She got with a rapper. She
Yeah,
don't,
that's true.
I don't know how attracted
No.
she is to
She got with
the
Rage.
podcast Joe Budden.
Let me tell you something. If she's less attracted to this Joe Budden, her attractive skills are way... Yeah, she got
saying.
to fix her attraction skills.
Yes,
This
a
Joe
lot of
Budden-
women do though.
No, wait, no, that's not fair. I was transitioning when her and I got rocking.
You shot a video in the crib. Shut up.
It's part of my transition. No, boy, a regular nigga should be mad if his girl just up and change everything like in the middle of a relationship. I don't care what y'all say. If I'm a regular nigga, I'm beefing over that one.
It depends on how drastic the change would be, I guess.
Yeah, and what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, my girl can't go from being a nurse to fucking
That's my point.
rapping.
rapper.
Yeah, no, we gotta sit down. We gotta talk about that.
That sounds like a fire marketing plan.
No, it does not. That sounds like we about to be homeless in a minute.
Damn, I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't mind if my strippers was a little nursey in the mornings.
Little nurse,
Nursey.
little nursey in the morning.
Yeah.
You definitely a nasty old man now.
Joe, wake up. I'm sick.
Lil B warned us years ago.
Mad trash role play.
I'm sick.
Parks, I heard you. Lil B warned
He
us.
warned us,
He
man.
did. I was a nasty old man. Lil B was right. All right, no, listen. Malaya says this. You know,
It's always nuts when you start with a you know.
and she
'Cause
didn't
we
say
don't
that.
know.
I added that.
I know. That's why I laughed.
She says, you know.
She didn't say that. Go ahead, man.
All right, she said, I've really been reading a lot and researching a lot of things as fast and just going to topics that my spirit directs me to.
The universe.
Spirit.
The universe.
The universe.
Yo. I wonder what Maul's universe is saying right now. All right. And just going to topics that my spirit directs me to. Yesterday, I was researching the English language and the possibility of it being witchcraft and or black magic. It's very interesting.
Some wild research.
The English language is
Wiki
really.
page did you land on?
She said, the English language.
Wait, how are we at the English language now?
Because she said yesterday I was researching the English language and the possibility of it being witchcraft and or black magic. It's very interesting. She goes on to say, the English language is really new and quite different from all the other languages around the whole world. You guys should really look into it. They got us really in a pickle. Look, it's pickle.
Wait, there's an
I thought she used a
No,
pickle
no.
emoji
No, she said they got us really in a pickle.
with the sad face. Damn.
The simple things we say and write is working against us. And since we are extensions of the Creator, our words have power.
The universe.
Man, listen. Go check this out. Maybe that's why they say wise people don't say much and the pen is mightier than the sword. IDK.
Maybe
She ended with the IDK?
Yeah, and the thinking emoji.
because she's still thinking. Maybe she's the actual stripper that was really telling the truth when she was stripping for tuition money.
She came up short.
I just want to know which strand of weed did Malaya hit before she opened up her Instagram account and posted that. That sounds like a sativa. I know sativa talk.
That was some salvia.
Yeah, that's sativa talk.
I'm drooling on myself.
That's sativa talk right there. I know sativa talk. The English language is witchcraft.
And or.
And or.
Yo, YouTube
And or
has people
black
going
magic.
nuts.
Did she put the money toward the tuition?
No.
No, just YouTube Premium.
Maybe she
No
did.
ads.
Stupid me was sitting there outside of my house. Well, even if she's right, we need the work. Like,
Cite your sources.
that's how I knew something was wrong with me.
Oh my God, man.
All right, I'm done with that and personality being in. So here's a story that was real big. The whole fan rushing on stage with Hove and B. Every time a fan rushes on stage, people get like, it's always a really big thing.
Yeah.
And it always seems to happen when Hove is on stage.
Yeah,
Like,
Hov got to get some better security, man. Lil Mama got up there, no problem.
That wasn't whole security. That was the VMAs.
Yeah,
That's true.
and that was probably the Atlanta, whatever venue that was.
Hove was the only nigga looked mad in that picture. Like, Alicia Keys still looked like she was cool with it. Alicia Keys looked like she hadn't seen Lil Mama in a while and was happy about the situation.
Yeah.
Hove didn't want no parts of Lil Mama being on that stage.
Well, he tapped it like 3 times.
They're
to
like, yo,
move.
get the fuck
She
off the
didn't move.
stage.
No.
She didn't get off the
She
stage.
even did the arms crossed at the end with them.
Like, we killed this.
She synchronized. She synchronized with them. But all right, but I would think that that's a Hove and Beyonce concert is the last place that I would rush on stage. I understand the power of the Beehive, but
Well, nah, that kid.
that's just
definitely-
dangerous. That's really, 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 really dangerous. I need fans to understand that. Like, Hove and B they're great people, so they didn't press charges. They didn't pummel you out.
Well,
Who knew Beyonce's dancers was getting it in like that? Them bitches got hands.
I just hope it
That
works
was some
out
of the
better
dudes,
than,
too. The male dancers. That
Well,
was
some of them dudes got hands too. Yeah, but Beyonce.
Oh, no, we didn't hear anything from the dude that ran over. We didn't even see like him getting escorted out, anything.
Well, he got on Facebook the next day and said he was tired of Hov sneak dissing him, so he had to do something
Wait,
about
what?
it. I'm not making this up.
That's definitely a fake account. That's not his real
Rory,
account.
Rory, what
I'm
you
not making
saying?
this up.
That's obviously a fake account, man.
Nah, it was his Facebook.
I'm tired of Hov
He
sneak dissing
and he
me.
put up pictures of his face.
And Hove do be sneak
It was
this.
his book.
and put his book out.
He was tired of Hov up there sneak dissing him the whole time.
Fam, you shouldn't run on stage at
That's not a smart idea.
at any
No.
concert.
No.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he still has a headache.
Damn. I'm not getting beat up by a nigga in spandex.
You okay? Yeah, all right. You sleep on some of these ballet dancers. Them niggas is in shape, man.
They can be in
You gotta be
shape.
pretty strong.
They,
Huh?
no,
All
no,
that
Them
twirling
they
and
doing
Hell yeah.
backflips and shit. Yeah.
no.
Hell yeah.
They can be in shape, Mom.
Okay. All right.
All right, well,
watch
you know
it.
what? You should run up on the next Hov show. Let's test out the theory.
No, we can go right downtown. Let's go to Alvin Ailey one day. Let's film it. Let's film the podcast with Alvin Ailey when he talked that fly shit. Go ahead, Joe. He right there in his leotard. Go ahead.
I just hope
ahead.
I hope the shit works out for the dancers because Young Buck never got a Dre beat after he stabbed dude.
Oh my God.
The
Roy.
shows I be at, I can run on stage. Like, ain't nobody care if you.
Yeah, 'cause you be at Duce Palooza,
you
and that's
had-
it.
You had SOBs.
My homeboy said that last night. Like, yo, I definitely could have ran on that stage and punched Drake in the head tonight. I said, fam, listen, by the time you would have got with that first barricade,
Word.
that plan would have went wrong. Quick.
Run on stage to do what?
Right.
I just want to know
you
what
know
the plan is.
No, he wasn't saying he would. He was just saying,
to go
looking at
viral,
it,
bro.
I just
it
want to
looked
know
like
what
security
but-
wasn't.
But what's the plan once we get there? I'm not talking about your friend. I'm talking
about in
you-
general.
And you would have a friend, and that would be what y'all talk about. but I'm talking about to the nigga that actually runs on stage. Like, you don't think this whole thing through? Like, what is the next step? What if you get to them?
Something
some-
tells me that those type of people don't.
Yeah,
think
they're not
things through.
thinking. That's the first thing, Joe. These are not smart, bright people that are doing this. These are just people that just spontaneous in the moment, stupid. Because that's
Okay.
just a stupid thing to do.
Do you
Well, it kind of went down to because people used to like parachute onto like baseball fields and shit. Now they just got idiots running
and
off.
boxing rings? That was an idiot that did that.
Yeah, it's a bad place to try to.
was that Tyson and Holyfield? That is the last fight I would want to
that was-
parachute
That was
into.
a Tyson fight, yeah.
Fam, that's a brave dude.
Hell yeah.
It was a Holyfield. I don't know if it was Tyson.
I think it was Tyson Holyfield.
Okay.
Part 2, the second one, I think. I've seen enough docs. I've seen it enough. Do you guys care about Odell getting paid? Finally, as a Giants fan, I'm going to go ahead and give it up. I'm going to go ahead and hit the applause button. Oh, shit. What? That was a lot going on there. That was not applause. What is that?
Weren't you one of the people that want him out of New York though?
Probably.
Yeah,
New York fans always want everyone out of New York.
That's a fact.
I did want him out of New
They're
York.
giving Saquon one 1 week maybe.
week, yeah.
I'm one of the people that was afraid of him on the boat with the whole crew before the playoff game, with him in the hotel room, with the stripper, with the coke, with him at the crib, with the white girls. I was one of the people that was concerned about that stuff when you pay somebody that amount of money. You know, I don't have to
standard.
say. I don't need to say all the
Strippers
shit
and
that
coke is
Stephen
standard,
A.
He's getting better strippers and better coke.
Grow up, Joe. That's mad standard.
So I was just saying, if you could trade him and get 2 or 3 first rounds, then as a Giant fan, I have to entertain that.
You're not getting that, so.
Well, that's because we're not willing to trade him. But if we were, we would definitely get 2 first rounds, the same way that the Raiders can get 2 first rounds for Khalil Mack, the same way the Rams can get 2 first rounds for Darnold.
Yeah, but those deals never happen. NFL deals be terrible.
Well, now you're giving $95 million, so.
Word.
You know what's
He
funny?
deserves it.
You know what's funny? That's him underpaid.
Probably.
I'll be honest, for
Like
5 years, I didn't think it was crazy the way other
That's
people
not
were.
a large number for 5
For an
years.
athlete for 5 years as a
Especially
superstar?
when you're the only superstar basically on that team at this point.
Yeah.
No, well, no, I'm not saying that.
Well, Eli.
He's the biggest
But-
superstar. Shit, I was talking about Saquon.
Yeah, but that
Dog,
remains
he
to be
hasn't played a
seen.
game yet.
Yeah.
He don't have to. Sometimes,
No, he does, though.
No, he don't. No, he don't. Sometimes you could just tell. There's some people you could just tell it with. Like he has that advertisement media darling shit. He's running around acting like a quarterback. There's a reason for it.
Yeah.
Right? You ever hear him talk? If you just listen and watch Saquon, he is conducting himself like a quarterback. Odell last year saying, I want to be the highest paid nigga. These niggas are indeed trying to change the market for their respective positions.
Sure, get the money.
Like, yeah, I'm not mad at him, but yeah, I believe that Saquon in a few years is going to be in that same boat. Landon Collins, they got to pay him. I don't think he's a superstar with the whole box office thing like we're saying, but they have to pay him. My fantasy football team is trash.
Super trash, bro.
We're bad.
You drafted Des Bryant. and you drafted Deshaun
When
Jackson.
I saw that shit on the timeline, I was like, maybe Joe has some insider info. He's about
No,
to get
he
picked up
doesn't.
somewhere.
He doesn't.
I tried to shoot you some bail with it.
On there. You had a couple picks. I was like, all right, that was solid. The Rams defense. I was like, okay,
Rams defense
that's
is good.
Your kicker. I think, was really
Savon,
good.
do you play fantasy football? Erickson, do you play? You don't do shit, Erickson. Just film things.
Yo, you know what I realized? You know what I realized about Erickson when we were doing all the Spotify shit? You know, we always have to at the whole team and shit.
Right.
I click Erickson's page. I'm unfollowing Erickson. He hasn't posted in 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're getting unfollowed, Erickson.
Yeah, I was gonna fire that nigga. You
Gotta
got
be more active on the socials, bro.
Yeah, you got across all socials.
Across all social.
Fuck. What
All
were we just talking
DSPs.
about? Oh, my fantasy. All right. So first of all, let me start. But I had the 11th pick
Which is a good pick.
in a 12-person draft. I hate that pick. I originally had the 12th pick. The 12th pick I love. Lets you get your back-to-back snake draft thing on.
Yeah, but you get 11.
in this
14?
in this
Yeah.
league, whoever had the first pick got to pick wherever they wanted to pick, and so forth all the way on. So of course, whoever had the 11th pick wanted to pick 12th and not 11th. So I had the 11th pick.
That's
I think
odd.
that's one of the worst picks in the draft. No, it's not. The 12th
No.
pick is popping.
No,
No, I'm saying
11th
that
ain't bad,
strategy
though.
of
Yeah,
drafting. I've never even heard of that.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's an odd rule. That's an odd rule, but I like it. But I was in a weird spot. So here we go. It gets down to me. The best running back available. I have to choose between Melvin Gordon and Leonard Fournette. I'm taking Gordon this year.
Yeah. That's a toss-up. I think both
Yeah,
would be good.
that's going either way.
That allowed the man behind me to
good
take
point,
Fournette and Dalvin Cook, which was my plan. So when it
That's been a
got
good
back,
first-
so
good
when it
first
got back to me, the running backs left are Jay Ajayi. It was Lamar Miller. It was a bad drop off.
Right.
And then on the receiver side, it was Julio Jones and some good and Mike, the nigga from New Orleans that I
Mike
like.
Evans? Oh,
No, Michael Smith. I love him.
Yeah, he's
had to take one of them.
Yeah.
Took one of them. First 2 picks, right? Not too bad. The rest of the draft, all downhill. By the time it got back to me, 80 picks later, I might have picked the Rams defense.
I'd smoked 3 cigarettes by that point.
Because when you're in that spot,
Yeah, you gotta wait.
You gotta pick ahead of where you should pick and guard against whoever else might pick the nigga you want later, but it won't get back to you. Like,
Yeah, it sucks.
That's not as bad as like 6 though. Like right in the middle is way worse than 11. At least you get to double down at 11.
oh yeah, I hate the middle.
The middle
Yeah,
is
the middle is the worst.
I hate the middle. But yeah, I ended up I might have picked Jimmy Graham next.
Oh God.
Oh no. Next was my
Holy shit.
next was my Kenyon Drake pick from Miami.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna have a good year.
He had a great year last year.
I think he's gonna have a great year.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Nah, he
Yeah, no
smoked
doubt.
it for me last year. That was like my best player.
and then I had to reach on the tight end because it wasn't coming back to me, and I took Jimmy
think
Graham.
Jimmy Graham will have a
but
good year.
Kelsey was gone, and
Gronk's gone. I'm sure.
Ertz was gone, and Gronk was gone. So if
Yeah, I
I
guess
didn't
that
pick
leaves-
a tight end, then the drop off from Jimmy Graham. After Jimmy Graham and Evan Engrams, the next nigga was like Charles Clare.
Chill. He had a good year, good first half of the season last year.
Fam, I've been picking him for 9 years, and he's always good for 4 points. He kicks a field goal.
Nah, he stayed hurt. That's the only
Yeah, I'm
problem.
so sick of Charles Clare. But anyway,
Last year was supposed to be his year,
I'm
though.
not proud of my thing. I got a lot of potential on my team.
Your
Got to see
bench
what's
is
going on. My
trash.
bench is
Oh, yeah,
trash,
yeah.
but I'm always a
Your
wait.
bye weeks are going to be tough.
But I'm always a waiver wire thug. I work magic on that waiver wire, and my bye weeks that I have to look out for are week 8 and 11. That's when most of my team is out chilling. I'll get it together, man. I just
Our
wanted to
draft
update
is
you guys.
what, Monday?
Monday.
And niggas be hyping me up about this live draft thing. Let me tell you,
You didn't like it?
no.
Why?
Let me tell you why, Parks. I like to draft in the comfort of my own home where I can really do my cerebral thing,
I do
look
too.
up some things, get into my vibe, do whatever I want to do at home. Not really in a live draft with Kaiser screaming at me from across the...
Oh, yeah.
Joe, you fucking... Would you hurry up and pick? I got Ja Rule sitting next to me using my computer because he didn't bring his. So now Ja, and he has pick 10. Ja Rule has pick 10. I have pick 11. Ja don't have his computer, so he's sitting next to me. Let me see what Joe got everything going. I'm like, yo, Ja, my nigga, you have to get the fuck away from my computer. Because now in my head, I'm like, yo, what if I end up playing Ja? So I'm already not the 12th pick. The nigga at the 12th pick is stealing my whole strategy. Now the nigga with the 10th pick is Ja, and if he steal my whole strategy, then I will never hear Put It On Me the same. Fam.
You and Ja drafting on the same computer is fucking hilarious.
Erickson, where were you to film this?
Y'all not really understanding what I'm saying.
Holy shit, that's hilarious.
So
for
then,
some
in
reason.
my head, while Ja's doing all this dumb shit,
So do you guys have like separate browsers open?
He had to use Firefox
And you was on Chrome?
no, he was using my shit.
So you had to log out and log back in real quick.
But
I would
wait,
have said, Ja, get the fuck
Oh,
away
you
from
can do
me.
it from your phone.
but
dog.
wait, this
Yeah.
is what's funny. Ja came in late, right? So I came in, and I don't really know how to do the CBS shit. So I went and spent like an hour and $60 buying the Inside Fantasy Team Tracker. We will.
Draft for you.
So here I do all this shit. I'm trying to figure it out. Here comes Ja, walk right in and use my Inside Fantasy Tracker.
Wow.
Ja, if you don't get the fuck from next to me, man. So then while he's picking, because I'm super nice, so I ain't shit on him. Say, yeah, go ahead, Ja. No, please, man. It's just-
And he may put it on me, so.
Word.
Without Joe's computer.
Thank you, Rory. That's kind of what I'm getting at. If Put It On Me
So
is a fantasy football victory song, my nigga, then life changes.
Well, now I think he's a liar because he said he was always on time.
I'm putting the drums back in here for Rory's little fucking joke.
Gotta get the drums
He
back.
said he was always on time. Shut up, Rory.
Did he convince you to draft Des
I
Bryant?
thought I'd be in the Super Bowl.
What round did you draft Des Bryant?
That's a really good question.
Do you know that he doesn't? He's not on a team, right? And even when he was on a team last year,
I drafted Des Bryant in round 9
I hope if it was the last
That's
round, I
still
would give
too
him a
high.
pass.
or something like that. And at that point, I had taken all the bad running backs I was going to take. I had 9 receivers on
You
my
had
team.
Crowell already locked in.
That's even worse than when people drafted Ray Rice
All right,
just in
I'm
case.
done. All right, I'm done because y'all not gonna. I don't like the way Parks are talking to me. All right, let's get off of this football thing. I think we've covered everything. I don't think there is.
Lil Wayne and Birdman.
What they do now?
They made up.
Oh, they did it? Yeah.
They did kiss.
Again?
They kissed
Again,
on the
yes.
cheek
Oh, okay.
or the forehead, something.
The forehead.
That's nice.
Ew. Well, good for them, man. I'm glad to see that Birdman apologized.
Did he?
Yeah, he said I apologize.
Here's your
He
21
didn't
million.
tell us. He didn't. Parks. Don't do that.
I'm just wondering.
'Cause Birdman has my phone number.
Sorry, Birdman.
That was Parks.
Disrespect.
917.
You give him Parks' number?
You can reach Parks at 917.
Parks.
Yeah, he didn't really say what he was. 917 Parks. He didn't really say what he was apologizing for.
I don't think he apologized unless it was in private.
No, it was on stage, Mo. He said, I
mean-
apologize to Birdman in front of all of his fans.
No.
I mean, to Wayne.
He didn't say I apologize to Wayne.
I hope they made amends.
He said I want to apologize.
I want to.
If I'm not mistaken, that's exactly what he said. I want to apologize.
I would like
I'm
to
ending.
apologize.
I'm going home. I'm ending this podcast.
I didn't hear. Yo, I'm sorry. You know, I fucked up. Shouldn't have did that. I didn't hear any of that.
Do you have a sleeper pick this week?
I have a sleeper pick every week.
Rory, do you?
I do.
Let's play them. No, I'm playing with you. He did say I want to apologize. But you know what he meant.
I'm just saying.
That was his way of. I always love when niggas that's not really in tune with their emotional side got to get emotional.
To get
Because they
emotional.
never really know how to. I want to, yeah.
Yo, you know how it be? Now it be sometimes.
Nah,
Yo, when you be feeling.
They definitely do this a lot too.
Nah,
Yeah,
niggas,
yeah.
Go to,
Shit be-
niggas go to when they not in touch with their emotions is like, yo, you know what it is. My nigga.
Yeah, you know
Niggas
what
will
it
give you
is.
7, you know what it is you know what it is.
I be
man.
having no idea what it is.
Yeah,
You
I
already,
still don't know what it is.
You already know what it is,
I
bro.
be clueless. They be clueless too. All right.
Well, Ross seemed to be happy. Ross gave it a retweet. Which I think he just said good.
Honorable.
That's what it was. That's how Ross says good.
Niggas that's not in touch with their emotions, they say words like that's honorable.
That's honorable. All right, I'm getting the fuck out. I don't think there's nothing else here. Yeah, we did not talk about Verb and Mook. Y'all are crazy.
I watched it last night.
Hey, battle rap community.
And I saw Mook last
Let
night.
me just say, yeah, you saw Berg last night too. You saw a lot, Mixie man.
Saw Bird for like 10 minutes. Not even less than that.
Where
4
we saw
minutes.
him.
Yo, no, don't talk over my.
Okay, he does.
Yeah.
Saw Bird for 4 minutes. Told him I was coming by. He hit me early, like, yo, come through. I was like, all right, went late. I go upstairs. He's coming downstairs in the next elevator. He's like, yeah, man, I'm about to go. Let's go try to catch a vibe. You know, Bird always want, let's go try to catch a vibe, man.
You
Like,
like,
all right, Verb, let's go. No, I was like, come on, let's go, man.
Yo, let me.
Then he called
where
me
did
from the
y'all-
Uber like, yo, that shit closed at 2. It's like 1:54. I'm like,
Damn, so y'all didn't vibe?
Let me be the
me
one to
vibe.
tell you new people out there, because that should be sounding so good. Yo, let's go try to catch a vibe. Like, that shit sounds great. Sometimes niggas want to get away from the vibes. Like, sometimes.
no, but I know what he meant. He didn't want to do nothing too crazy. He just wanted to chill, get a couple drinks.
Yeah, but that sounds like a vibe you need to run away from sometimes.
And I had just came from Pagola, so I was like, let's go back there.
So you just was at that vibe.
Yeah.
exactly.
You
That's
just
what I
thought
told him. I was like, damn, I was just. So he was like, let's go back. And realized that she closed at 2. I was like,
Went
it's
to
over.
Pergola, show him that Spotify. I mean,
No, I don't know what you mean. Just went to Pagola.
nigga stomped in Pergola.
Stomped in Pagola.
Yo, we Spotify boys.
No,
Drinks on me.
Mook was definitely in there stomping.
Mook sent me.
Yo,
the-
every
Yo,
time
you
I
saw
go to
the battle?
Pergola, I see Mook there.
Yo, you saw the
Mook
battle?
live in
Nah,
Pagola.
Mook, I
it's
ain't
a nice
see
spot.
it.
I should have lied to Mook.
Yo, you saw the. Oh yeah.
Mook sent me
He
about.
mad at you.
Mook
He
sent,
said-
Mook sent me 30 texts about why he won the battle.
Yeah, he said he mad at you. He told me to tell you. He said, man, tell Joe, man, mad at him, man.
But why? What I will say is when I watched it back, because I watched it again, and Mook was up there wilding. He was wilding. I will give it to him.
Looking at it last night, because I definitely
He
watched
wild.
it.
He wild. I just think he lost
I don't think he lost. I'm gonna tell you why I don't think he lost.
because you saw him in Pergola.
No, I don't think he lost because he was definitely saying better shit, but it just wasn't.
Connecting the way.
Yeah, like when you
Yeah,
listen to
yeah.
what he was saying way more intricate rap shit. Like if you're talking about bad, like who's
Verb
putting it better
outperformed
together.
him.
But Verb was just saying simple shit that the crowd was getting.
Yeah.
A lot of shit Mook was saying the crowd didn't understand, and they was kind of like getting into it, like who tapping, who pushing, who. It was just all of that shit. That battle, they just are not meant to battle each other. Their styles are so different. that
No,
it's-
Mook just lost. It's okay.
no, he didn't lose that.
It's
he definitely
okay.
said way better shit. To me, he said way better
You know
shit.
what I don't like, man? Before that Verb battle, Mook was on a 17-round win streak that, whether we liked it or not, we all had to acknowledge because he just won every round in the world. He swept Hot 16, whatever that nigga's name was.
15
he swept Solomon.
15 of those rounds were
swept
Solomon.
Lux. So for Verb to come, that whole scheme where he said you had Hot, Iron, and Lux and didn't kill nothing? I mean, no, you had Hot, Iron, Loaded. You had Hot, Iron, Loaded and didn't kill.
Yeah, but
come on,
Mook
fam.
had a bunch of that though.
Nah, he didn't have a bunch of that.
Yes, he did.
Nah.
Man. He had a bunch of that.
He had a lot of shit though. That the vegan done made a mistake. That was hard. Mook had a lot of shit. He beat himself. Listen, sometimes the better rapper can lose.
He didn't lose that. I don't think he did. He said way better shit. It's just that it wasn't fit for that battle stage because it was going over everybody's heads. But when you sit back and really listen to what he was saying, it's like
It's still a loss.
that. I don't count that as a loss. Just because the audience is dumb, I don't count that as a loss. That
is a
to
loss.
me.
Well, I
Hell
mean, you're
no.
catering to the audience.
Right.
Yeah.
No. It's a loss if there's like in the room they're asking the people who do they think won. Then yeah, you got. But when you just like put it out for the people to let them judge it, to me that's not a loss.
And you know what? Let me say, I'm not mad at Maul for thinking that Mook won. It's a close battle, like because the rounds that you have, like I give the battle to Verb, but a few of them rounds are close.
I mean,
I'm not mad
think
at
Mook
nobody
won.
to say Mook won
And
round
then Verb
one
kept
or
yelling
two.
every time he said some hot shit. He kept yelling. I was like, what is he doing? I didn't understand that.
I want to see people yell when they say something.
Nah, I don't.
I want them to feel themselves. Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
No,
All
you're
right.
not supposed to yell at your own.
That's what I'm saying. Like, ooh,
That's what your friends are.
ooh. I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? Like, what is this new verb thing he's doing? I didn't understand what that was.
This new Verb thing he's doing.
Because it's a new verb up there. That's a new verb. I don't care what you say. That's definitely a new verb.
Demi Lovato's drug dealers doing interviews.
It's the most 2018
That's
shit I've
all
ever heard
I'm
in
gonna
my
say.
life.
We don't have to talk about it, but drug dealers doing interviews is some really, really new shit, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a little wild. Safari did some shit that I'm not gonna talk about.
Safari puts you in a tough position, Joe.
Safari said he got $1 million for some shit that I'm just not gonna talk about.
Because as his friend, you got to go support him.
I don't know if I want to know.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about it. Don't even worry about it.
But you got to support your man.
Hey, we're gonna mosey right along. I'm ignoring Rory actually, so we're gonna get
It's a
right
tough spot to be in. I just want to see what you're going to do.
I'm ignoring you now. We're gonna get to Louis C.K. Louis C.K. did a surprise pop up for unsuspecting fans who had no idea he was coming.
There's a joke there somewhere.
No, it's not somewhere. It's there. It's right there. It's right in front of us.
Yo, we got sleepers?
I'm
not doing that with y'all.
I was just Chris Paul in that one. Alley-oop to the rim. Slam it home. Like, whatever y'all want to do with that one
On
is for
a
y'all.
fast break.
Yes. This is like a 5-on-1. That shit might be a 12-on-1. The bench got up.
I'm running to the bench, throwing that up.
Nah.
I'm cool. No, I don't
Someone
want
else
to
could
part
grab
it.
that
Yeah,
one.
Everybody slammed that one together.
I'm cool.
All right, fine.
Yeah,
All right,
The
Stay
listener
home,
said
Louis.
that shit.
Stay home, Louis.
I'll just repeat the sentence, and then we'll move on. Louis C.K. did a surprise pop-up for unsuspecting fans who had no idea he was coming. Now,
Maybe you could still rap.
right? I can sneak a little. I can do a 12. If I can't, let me tell you, if I don't have a fire 12 in the tuck right now,
That's
Yeah, you trash.
it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap, my nigga. All right. Lastly, Azalea Banks Wildin' Out episode premiere. Did anybody watch it?
I watched the clip in question.
Oh, yeah, I saw the clips,
Yeah, I
but
saw
I didn't
the
watch
clips,
the
yeah.
actual show.
All right, yeah, that's all I had. I just want to know if
I don't-
anybody saw it.
Listen, again, man, I like Azalea. I think she's talented, but it's just certain things she just has to just stay away from. I didn't see what was, like, how could you be the person online that's into trolling and into talking and snapping back at people?
Sensitive bullies.
And then you go on Wildin' Out when that is the time to snap back and crack on people and you feel some type of way, like you're mad. I just didn't. It was just weird. It was weird. I was weird watching it. I was just like, she made it weird.
Yeah. And I her response was definitely not correct. That's not what DC Young Fly was
trying to do. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. You just made it weird. It was just like that's not even what's happening right now. Like
I love how
you trying to be woke at Wildin' Out. Like
yo, Nick Cannon is good, man. Did you see the way he tried to flip it? Everyone else like stopped and got awkward. Nick was like, "Ooh, you got to respond."
Yeah. Well, Nick is that's what he does.
Yeah.
He's used to being in
Nick
those
is good,
situations. He's good at that.
Rory got to shut up.
He's good
I
at
heard that part too. Yo, it was awkward when he said it. His people ain't even roll with him. It's like, oh no, get him back.
It was like, no, like this is weird.
Nick told Azalea to get him back. Yo, if you gotta do that on set of your show, my G.
Like whenever you start talking about where someone's ceiling is at on Wildin' Out, it's like, all right, let's just cut the commercial. Like this is your ceiling right here. This is it. I was like, yo, how you telling DC where his ceiling is at? Like, all right, man. Never mind.
I'm gonna just hit the sleepers, man. I'm gonna play this Bryson record that I was talking about. This Bryson remake or wherever. If I could find it. Oh, I'm in the wrong category here. Let's go there. All right, yeah. I'm gonna play this Bryson record because he dropped it on SoundCloud and still learning all the Spotify, SoundCloud, sleeper rules, figuring out how this is gonna work.
Well, we got to the 12th.
Yeah, we got to the 12th. 9/12. Oh, yeah, and also happening, State of the Culture. I had to wait. I wanted to announce this here. I want to announce my co-host here with you guys and at my podcast. But I was like, let me tell Savon not to fuck up my announcement. Savon, what was the point of us announcing the Spotify deal last week if you were going to write in the little paragraph, hey, they have a big Spotify announcement coming 45 minutes in? Like, can you explain that to me?
Motherfuckers was congratulating us at 8:01.
Yeah, niggas was like, yo, I just hit fast forward and, yo, that's great for y'all. Like, what? No, talk me through it. What was you thinking?
Trying to get the hype. I didn't say it.
Mo, Savon was trying to get the hype.
He might have put how much money the deal was in the description.
Yo, niggas was hitting me at 8:09 like, yo, this is the first time I ever hit fast forward. But, yo, y'all killed that. I'm like, Then it was like too many of them, so I didn't even tell Savon to change it. But, all right, so here's another announcement. Savon, please don't write this in the credits. Let this be a surprise. State of the Culture, my new show on Revolt, my collaborative effort with Puff, State of the Culture, premieres September 10th. Digitally at 5 p.m. That's a Monday. September 5, digitally at 5 p.m. Monday. Linear, which is television, Tuesday at 10 p.m. Network television time, 10 p.m. at night. State of the Culture, we premiere soon. Spotify shit premieres soon. Everything premieres soon. My co-host, drum roll please that I don't have. Is there anything to make this like sound big in here?
Applause, I guess.
Let's get some applause popping. My co-host, I was looking for somebody actually as blunt as me, but that's pretty tough.
True.
But I found one. I was looking for somebody blunt. I was looking for somebody experienced. I was looking for somebody that would be with the shits. And I was looking for a girl.
What'd you come up with?
Remy. Yep. Oh, I actually can't even do applause with that one.
Remy is definitely a gunshot.
No, Remy's louder gunshot. Remy.
I love it.
You fucking right. Remy, the mission continues. I'm snatching all of I'm coming for everyone. We're all changing paths here. Nah, I just want to hear from people that know about this shit.
When you're done, there's gonna be no more rappers.
Basically, yeah, I call Wale next. Get him out of there. See what's going on. No, I just want to hear from people that are informed, and because this is such a new arena, we're talking about rap. Like it's a new thing. We're a lot of people about to start making a lot of money just from talking about rap. That's new, right? So we want to hear from people that's not afraid, people that's with the shits, people that have something to say. That sounds easy, but boy, was that tough to look for.
Yeah, you was looking for a while.
Plus,
Like,
she's legit too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah, no,
that's important.
I'm nervous.
I'm nervous. The moderator should be nervous. Yo, some of them screen tests. Yeah, she won. I cannot wait to go to work. I cannot wait to premiere this show. I got a few more announcements that I need to make regarding the show in terms of who we're working with, but some of these contracts are not finalized, so I don't want to report that yet. And I will say we are shooting in Jersey City, New Jersey. Round of applause and gunshot. Give me some gunshots, man. I don't like it.
What's the address?
I'm not telling you, because then we'll get.
And Jersey City's gentrified now, man.
Yeah, that doesn't stop me all weekend.
Yeah. We're shooting in Jersey City, New Jersey. If you know me, then you know that this really strikes a fucking chord on the heartstrings.
The universe, man. Look at the universe.
Wow.
Maul, what's your universe saying about me shooting in Jersey City?
Shooting in Jersey City?
Yo, your friend did that.
Good luck.
Your universe not complimenting me?
Said good luck.
I knew that.
So you gonna do it like on the hill to keep it thorough?
No. I've been stopped being
No,
thorough.
they by the water.
Yeah, it's definitely water.
You're not gonna be on Duncan?
No, we're not gonna be. Duncan's nice.
Yeah, it's actually they tore the projects down. Put
Duncan
some nice
looked
shits
good.
over there.
I was driving by there and Sim was like, "Oh my God, look at those beautiful houses." I was like,
that's still Section 8.
No.
It's just nice Section 8.
The funny shit is that might be expensive, Section 8. Like, what's Section 8 cost now?
I mean, it goes to what you make.
Right.
Oh. Shutting up now.
He said, "Oh,
No, it don't. It go from
It's a
whatever
scale,
you go
like-
from whatever you tell them you make. you gotta just produce your friend's paycheck somehow. There's mad tricks to that shit.
oh God."
Are
Thanks,
you
Joe.
kidding me? The first fucking trap house I was in was fucking. That's $75 a month. We was killing.
We was killing.
I get confused. I meet some.
Y'all split the 75?
I'm just it's some niggas today that's paying like $1,500 Section 8. I'm laughing at you.
Yeah, right.
I'm telling you something.
Dog, you're not getting on Section 8 if you can afford $1,500.
I am telling you,
Depends
Rory,
on where you live
that
at.
there
You
are
might live in a
people out
nice
there
building
paying
in Midtown.
$1,200.
I haven't been in a Section 8 area since a teenager.
Well, actually,
so I'm
you know-
sure things have changed.
I'm glad you said that. If we didn't joke around so much in this podcast and we spoke about serious stuff, that's kind of what they talked about on the Trayvon special. They talked about how that apartment development that event happened in was originally reserved for the rich white people.
Yeah.
And whatever happened in the town, they had to migrate some of the section. Oh, the same thing they did with Duncan Project in Jersey City. They knocked that shit down, and the Section 8 people got to migrate somewhere.
Right.
So they migrated there, and
Yeah.
the rest is history. But
And obviously, started some tension.
yeah. All right, so let's get off of that. I don't want to play outstanding. Let me get into my sleeper pick. I don't know what I'm playing. Am I playing Bryson? Yeah, I said I was playing Bryson. Even though I don't want to play this because that's like cheating.
Dog, your sleeper picks be the number one record of the
like
week.
7 weeks.
Right.
You might as well play Thriller at this point.
Y'all are haters. This is Bryson Tiller's Leaning remix.
And I do think this is a sleeper, by the way. So you good.
Shut up. This record's hard.
Oh, I'm leaning, 420 leaning. You know I don't know steaming. Secrets you keeping, I never keep it. I know you seen it, seen in the Rolls Royce leaning. Chick named Janina, slim like my Nina. Out in Miami, Dolphin Marina. Let me fly you out where it's sandy. Tastes like candy, face on Yandy. New B-Day 28, just granted. Pink brown eyes, all Asian and slanted. Niggas all on you, I can't stand it. I booked the flight, baby, I just landed. I just ran it to you at Camden. You still got it, you're still shopping. You're still popping, you're still top of my list. Girl, I be in it so deep, I ain't slept in 5 weeks. Side thing, man, when she know who I breathe. This is for the girls born in the 90s. I'ma let you finish, let me get to my girl. I be in it so deep, I ain't slept in 5 weeks. Side thing, man, when she know who I breathe. This is for the girls born in the 90s. I'ma let you finish, let me get to my. Girl, you know me, nice slowly, yeah, the lights low key. You take a little trip, got the flights on me, the flights on me, on me. I don't know if you knew to these things, see what I see, right, drop topping. New bag, I do it for no reason. Tron by the leader, rolling this weed up on. Jumped in a G-Truck on, and we made love before we got home. She wanna know, I slide on her when he's not home. I be in it so deep, he ain't in 2 weeks. And she She on text like, when is you free? Yeah, so mama, what it's gon' be? You know we won't be, not like I'm gon' be. I be in it so deep, I ain't slept in 5 weeks. Side thing mad when she not who I be. This is for the girls born in the 90s. I'ma let you finish, let me get to my girl. I be in it so deep, I ain't slept in 5 weeks. Side thing mad when she not who I be. This is for the girls born in the 90s. I'ma let you finish, let me get to my.
That was brand new music from Bryson Tiller. That was the Leaning remix. Real nigga like me ain't gonna do nothing but go home and put the party verse on there. And that's gonna be ridiculous. I feel like them 3 niggas might as well start like an R&B slaughterhouse.
Party and
I want to hear Party, Bryson, and Tory a lot together. They might as well throw Jacquees in there. Whatever, fuck it.
Tory was at the concert with more security than Drake. I didn't understand it.
Tory was at Angie's barbecue with a lot of security as well.
I don't understand.
But he had a lot of jewelry on, so I mean I get it. He's a short guy. I didn't even tell y'all. Fucking, I made up with Shiggy.
No, we saw it.
I made up.
We also
made up with Shiggy.
Whenever you record someone,
thank God, because we the whole
go Shigster.
Yeah.
Which was great. I mean, the streets was definitely hoping y'all would.
That was
do
awesome. I saw Issa Rae. I love Issa Rae. I love everybody now. Right?
Yeah.
Where was this Joe before?
That's what happens.
Yeah,
You start getting a consistent
with
paycheck, man.
and
Love is in your heart when you got money in your account.
Yeah, you're right.
I know.
You're right.
I'm angry when I'm broke.
Who's playing a sleeper now? Rory? Rory, what are the emotional oranges doing?
Well, it's funny you should say. Today I'm gonna play Blood Orange.
Oh God.
See?
Another orange.
You could tell
I'm in my orange era.
Yo, don't put your 2 weeks in at Sony and then come act like the Sony guy here.
No, that's what I'm gonna do. All right, this is Blood Orange featuring Joe's Boss and T Shy.
Who's Joe's boss?
Puff.
Partner.
I'm fucking with you.
Sometimes I ask myself, like, you know, what is it going to take for me not to be afraid to be loved the way like I really want to be loved. But that I know how I really want to be loved. But I'm like scared to really, really feel that. You know, it's like you want something, but you don't know if you can handle it.
Puff.
Puff can't get in his bag?
Puff.
You give me that hope that
Whoa.
maybe one day I get over my fears. And
This is how I got signed.
This is what he whispered to you?
Yes. This is what he said to me on the jet. Made me think I was coming up.
On the runway?
No, you was on the runway, bro. You wasn't on the jet.
Yeah, you're right. On the jet steps.
No, what did he say to you right when you went to the house for the first time?
We're ending the podcast. So fuck you.
on Instagram? Oh, I don't doubt God, Joe. You was sold after that.
Yeah, that was a Joe line. I told that to a few people.
I'm gonna play a joint off of this is Young Chris
Nobody
off of
asked
Young
you to
Chris
play.
joint.
Yo, for the Spotify deal, no sleepers for you.
This is Young Chris Angles off of Network 5.
One more ignore me.
Young Chris still in shape, man.
Gotta keep the toolery, usually foolery. Lead the eulogies, can't tutor me. Ain't no schooling me, ain't nothing new to me. The community serving in hell and gorilla. Fit for the Hennessy, clip for the enemies, roof for the Kennedy, shoot down the chimney. No Santa, just a black bandana. Mask and a hammer, cock back, blam ya. Muddy fan, the backwoods, Buddy Ryan. Out slinging in the jungle with the lions. Yeah, I ain't under my tire. Never won on a tire, I never run out of fire. Bringing the choir, bringing the casket, pitch everything they require. Even the pastors, come through wrecking shit with Mac Myers. Have them passing out obituaries like flyers. Every day we lit, bitch, pulling all-nighters. Man, them hoes don't deny it when you ice it like flyers. When you got it for the shorty low, your price high. You can't fuck with me, duck nigga, you probably wired. Fuck off, bunch of chickens with a duck sauce. Pussy, I need an orgasm, make me bust off. Type to do a lick with me, try to tuck off. I put my faith in this 38 for I trust y'all. Hoes to cut y'all, wet heads to dust y'all. Killers full of adrenaline, type of shit that they rush off. Getting sucked off, telling with your boo. Belly full of yak, shit smelling like a sack. Knock a nigga down if he smelling like a rat. All that telling, talking about facts. Tight ass slacks, big purses, your boys is cute. Faggots, get him a casket in a 3-piece suit. No suits, down Frisco's, feeding the tank. More money in the mattress than you leave in the bank. Walking down on them niggas from the 3 if I can't. Inside, outside, and beaving the paint. Leaving them stank, everything in the clips in your goons home. Cemetery space, it's a tombstone. Niggas still got it, don't know why they still doubt it. Raw and uncut, mixed with melodic and my motherfucking problem. Won't find the skeletons in the bottom. With a circle full of fellas from the bottom. It's the mean ass niggas. Probably got Vickies under them dickies. We run around with calibers, 30s under the 50s. We tryna find the niggas with birdies under the 30. They come in to murder, they get the trizzy, they getting busy. Yeah. Fake ass niggas, they get jealous. Sit around and talk about how I ball. Skip Bellas, Margella, small Cubans, big dwellers. D-boy, Coke seller and Coachella. Rockefeller with the beat of acapella. I dance like the clarity in the carrots. 5 niggas in Paris, fall from your average. Don't get embarrassed, I'm a savage. Don't start, now won't be no static. Or it could be something tragic. Somebody dying, dressed in black, they crying. Black hearses, back to the churches. Appetite for destruction, let's have us a burger. Niggas ain't leaving here without capital murder. Oh, we ain't leaving without a bag, leave a legacy. I gave them the recipe, I'm their dad, I'm the chemist in the lab. Cooking in executive producer, smelling like residue. No distribution is independent, I'm in the winning. Ready to kill y'all, I ain't wreck shit in a minute. I'm in the field, y'all boys is unattended. Running around with broomsticks with drummers in it, at least 100 in it. Lunching and we find out where you lamping, niggas running in it, gunning in it. Hunting in it like it's something in it. Y'all just a bunch of good pussies and I'm dumping it. And fuck you new kids, all pun intended, niggas.
That's Young Chris off the Network 5. That's called Angles.
Yes, Chris.
Snapped on that shit.
Rapping.
Chris sound like Chris still. That's always good to hear. That was great. Shout out to Chris.
Oh, before I forgot. Shout out to Shari.
No, you
man.
forgot, so it's over now. No shout outs to nobody now.
Shout out to Shari, man. She was named
Sherry!
Yeah, she.
Yeah, congrats to Sherry.
Oh, no,
Alamo
hold
Records,
up. We in a
man.
round of applause for fucking Sherry, nigga.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a loud applause, but Sherry deserved it. What happened with Sherry?
Todd Moskowitz named her general partner over at Alamo Records. A general manager and partner over at Alamo Records.
Good old Todd.
Shout out to Shari, man. Love you, Shari. Proud of you.
Yeah, I'm proud too, Sherry. If anybody deserves it, it is you. That's dope.
Yeah.
All right, you guys got any more last second announcements here?
Your birthday's coming up. It's lit.
It's fucking lit.
Got a big birthday, bro.
Yeah, you're gonna be in Philly. You're not gonna be here.
Yeah, I know.
So why you even bringing it up?
Well, see what
Why you
see
even
maybe
mentioning
what
it?
you was doing.
I'll be home.
Yeah, we'll see you Monday.
I'm not doing anything. I'm not going away. Sin looked disappointed that I don't want to do anything on my birthday.
Yeah,
Girls
it's kind
love
of wild.
birthdays.
Like she was trying to plan something. I nixed it. She's trying to do like a big dinner. I'm fan. I don't want to see people on my birthday. Like I'm cool with just chilling. Like,
Glad Grumpy Joe is still around.
no, I'm not grumpy. You know what it is? Like we got to figure out our schedules, all types of shit. Like now, like it's not a joke when I be telling people I'm really busy. Like I don't have the time. So now, if I can get some alone time,
taking it.
I'm 100%.
I hear that.
Taking it. So that's where I'll be. Rory will be in Philadelphia for the Made in America joint. Come on, Rory.
Well,
get your
Friday
shit
we're
off.
doing our actual Duce Palooza. So if you're in Philly on Friday, we'll be at TLA, and
Yeah.
then we'll be actually at Made in America Saturday and Sunday.
And not only Rory, his +2 from the Drake concert as well.
They will be there. Yes.
They'll be at Chris will be there. And shout out, congratulations to Chris while I can.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was good timing, Chris, because
Congrats to you, Chris, on
Trapping Anonymous is now exclusive to title.
Hey, don't
Well,
you?
I said we can only do it right now.
Nigga, no, don't say title or shit.
September 12th, I stopped talking about
it. No, damn it. You put your 2 weeks in. Chris with the ops.
With the ops.
Chris, hey, and we support you, Chris, and we support the ops.
Oh, and speaking of the Drake concert, I seen what Elliot was trying to do, asking me and Maul for the picture when he's the ops. So he was trying to do that, Elliot. Trying to fuck up our contract.
He didn't read my shirt that night. I clearly wore a shirt that said no photos.
Elliot was trying to get us caught up.
Yeah.
I saw the photo of you guys.
Yeah.
And I read his caption.
Yeah.
He said, new podcast alert.
Yeah.
Are you guys starting a new podcast with Elliot?
Never know.
Yeah, you never know.
No, that's why I'm asking.
We can't speak.
No, but that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, because you never know.
Because you never know. Yeah.
You really never know.
We'll see y'all next week. Oh, before we go, let me not be disrespectful to the culture. Salute to Manu Ginobili. Years and years and years of amazing moments you've given me.
Yeah.
Honestly, like
one of the best at his position for
one
sure.
of the best twos ever. For sure.
One of the best twos, one of the best international players, just one of the more underrated players because you know now that he's retiring, I'm seeing a whole bunch of clips. They did his best passes, his best playoff moments. Like
he's fun to watch, man.
He gets busy.
Yeah. I'm gonna miss him.
He was great too because he was one of the white guys that dunked. That was always like cool for us.
Yeah, he dunked for 2 years, right? You know, white niggas can't jump but for so long.
Manu's not white. Is he considered? He's from Argentina.
That's white.
It's more Spanish than anything, right?
That's white.
He's Logic white.
They're white.
Okay.
Oh, Parks wanted us to know that Logic has a new project coming. Honestly, he did.
Did you mix it?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
No. I just saw the announcement. So
Logic says
I know Joe's a big fan. So
Your Park says your mix bag went up. Like niggas been hitting you for the mixes.
For the mix?
yeah,
The bag went up a little bit. Okay, as it should.
yeah, rates got to go up.
Okay,
I'm busy.
I'm busy.
Parks is booked and busy.
Booked and busy.
Logic better not say nigga on that album.
What you mean? Why not? He can't.
I'm out. I'm not doing this with y'all. I will see y'all. Oh, next time I see y'all, I'll be 38. And that's
round
it.
of applause for that. That's a round of applause. That's a round of applause,
All right.
man. 38. What you mean? It's an accomplishment.
Every birthday I have, niggas start telling me, damn, you've been that age for 10 years.
Nah,
Yeah, you're not 40 yet.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Did Puff give you an industry age?
Joe is 40 in his face.
Well,
like
that's
Joe
the
wants to
cigarettes.
be. It's the he dresses old, he drinks coffee, he reads the newspaper.
Listens to random old R&B
Yeah,
songs from the 70s
he
exclusively.
wants to be old. Joe's been wanting to be 40 for 20 years.
Podcast is over. Thank you, guys. We've fulfilled our contract for the week.
All right.
Everything is fine.
Wait, is next week the 12th? No.
No.
God damn, niggas can't wait to get to that 12th, boy.
Why? We don't get paid till October.
Word. So, everyone that sees me when I'm out is like, yo, drinks is on you. I don't got $1 yet.
Niggas, my number is changing. I'm letting y'all. It has to.
Oh no, I'm changing my tune.
It has to.
No, I'm
It
with
has
you.
to. My number
I
has
said that last week that I wasn't. No, then I went outside. No.
Yeah, my number has to.
Nah, niggas is trying to talk to me. No.
Trying to exchange math.
Well, when you go outside, just because you have a different number, that's not going to change.
No.
So.
I'm changing my number and I'm not going outside.
Oh, okay.
For real, because it's uncomfortable. Like, you could tell the new conversations. And that's what I'm about to say. And I'm getting the fuck out of here. But don't start that shit, universe.
Yeah.
Yo,
Universe.
Maul, tell your universe.
Yeah, that's definitely Maul's universe doing that
That's
shit.
not my
you
universe,
gotta talk
bro.
to your universe. Don't start that shit. I've been cool for mad years. I've avoided all of the shit that comes with success. Don't bring it now. No, I don't want it.
And I'm still weird. I don't like having those conversations.
I'm serious. Don't come up to me. You know, everybody want to have a rap conversation now about shit. Yeah. You see those Travis numbers? Nah, nigga.
Yo,
no.
that really be it too. All our listeners really want to have the podcast when they see you.
Yeah. I got an Uber with a podcast fan not long ago, and he wanted to have a podcast in the Uber.
Yeah.
The whole ride home.
Oh, that's the worst. When the Uber nigga want to have a podcast in the Uber, no. Sorry, sir. Make the left.
No, it was a good cab ride, but still, you're trying. It's the end of the night. It's, you know what I mean. I just want to go home.
Yeah.
I don't care when it is. I don't want to have a conversation with
want a
y'all about
podcast in person?
They have to put the feature on Uber that lets the driver know that you don't
I
want to
can't
ever
believe they
talk to
still
them.
haven't put that. Everyone's talked
That
about
feature
that for so long. I figured.
and Twitter should have an edit feature like by now. Like,
That's true.
That's true. We should be able to fix our
It's trash.
mistake.
Having to delete the whole tweet and then
Yeah,
read.
come on. And then the anxiety that's with it. Oh, let me delete it before 20 people see it. Like, yeah.
Before it's screenshotted and then put back on the timeline.
Yeah. All right, we are out of here. Talk to you niggas next week. Shout out to every story that's going to break today. Well, tomorrow, but today, as in Wednesday. I hate those weeks when all the news breaks on a Wednesday, but we'll cover it next week. Until then, arrivederci. We bid you adieu. I really got to work on my podcast. Goodbyes. Bye.